Ala baraka bake badingolu. Famandingo keta. But we are back again and we are good to go. Ala baraka bake for joining. Thank you to each and every one of you. Comme dalta kake nyamen drong, wala kal dalta kake nyamen. Momo jointe drong. The first thing to do wala nkasoni siya. Like I always emphasize, it's never too late to share the show. And it won't take more than a second. It won't take more than a second. Pulali kachanyincia either on Facebook or on YouTube or on WhatsApp groups or in forum. So Kamala once again by Tentula and Barjaila for all your support and loyalty. Kataran feja mena suta tili. Regardless of all time difference all animbe siri bankol menka. Odo momo joint and feja and drombe dana men Florida once again wala minti ko kachanyi sia as much as you could sinadun kachal kono. But anime do na kachal kono alna la moy suku wala as quickly as possible. While me suku fana la moy kan as kachanyi sia.
Arimba musolu alale tulono ngaliso Muna bangola ni meya la moita ni misala. Modena ya marilo la moita pokunda di. Parikuna kuwale na ya marilo bula. Nagita me maima kala itani mishatao. Itani misatera kumbo sunde ifangole. Aliyali kunguli kula fufala tolemu. Alibali kodiring sanona kesola. Diring kodo baba sanolu besebang. Arijana tawata banandata nasila. Unayali marsako fali gamenta jankulao. Sali tuluto takodi buluto talube mirala. Animensi sasabi wasala nyarogura. Sakokura ngome mula kira tati date wasatala. Nanyen kumasata goma menga meng. Sigwadun ta sonda memento josirite obola. Fadali majatilo kakwai waligatilo. Arikuta daine kunte menda wotajela. Sunalu ni salilalu ni sunna jamao. Yulula ulolu ngonyato sisi la pangala. Kila la suto senoto ay kuwa menjeje. Anata asayenka moli ye wote baila. Alaba wale ya kilige Muhammadu Jonsenu. Moko na kuyanka anka tofele nadala. Tumamena ayadung jahannama solela. Ay mo jama jaje dimba koto duma. Ay doge yode nga kumti nyona nengolela. Ay doge yode nga sinjang bolela. Ay doge dimba malodum tao koto. Ndoba balo buru buru la doba mungila. Ay nyada la findi ngodo jeje weno domo. Kunsikiro mulunta seo kungolela. Kila nata wo banke bintaye. Muna binta jiranda kumbove. Anyabe soronton. Akanyin dumfa. Iyanka anka tokolea. Tamunku kamala. Kila nata yankanka to sababole fo. Aye dante. Andate sanarla. Kungame anda dendinga kuntinyo la musole mu. Aliyeka. Naka falona kuntinyo te sutural. Kungame anda dendinga sinka lola musole mu. Musumente sarla kela na befuntila. Timbabe membalo burbur na fanamu musole ti. Leza balo tukenoto nyate wokarla. Lensi dulana kuntinyo be madolale. Wazali ya sufalu fandi kunolela. Umuso jumaleti menseja na baku. Ala jala pasoni ilisiku watatimala. Kasalo fili ya nyapite mansali. Unawala kuwaleti nyata para mete salokela. Nentulu kutintawa mumuneta finkita. Wajana dinne wulu birinde no tumo. Sanzane tulunta yina tajene dingo wulu. Wabadu nadimbale tonata mansong tuwila. Kungana mulunta wula la membe dimba kono. Musumenza kema kom hanaba nyasitilama. Musumenza kenya to kutana te karamula. Namanya lubedara yo be welta santola. Wamusa musundingo menkara kema kuta. Ayanya tilinkoro lube waramala. Sawana malaiko lume yetilo kabari kori. Lala lo nimbanko lube badankala. Akuna tefata na de wulaga na mama.
Allah baraka bake badi ngolu. Thank you to each and every one of you for joining us here on UDP TV and Media. Atlebembe mfeja komna fale nyamen dalta kake nyamen drong wala mu. Kanyoma koy kakacha sia ko nyanta sia la nyamen. Ka kibarul fitan nyante fitan le damen. Like I always said, it will never take more than a minute pulka sony share on your page or in any WhatsApp group. Men fanan kam ma koy ka record in audios be tentula be jayla be danila continue ka waka molye banku do ko le anu be dende ngala. It's a teamwork. Famandingo keta, but it's good to be back and we are good to go. Bilin last Tuesday last nalajang nyanta nala nung aramisalungo, but it was postponed or cancelled because after na realized our party leader, His Excellency Lawyer Dabo Ayentaka appear on Kerfatu. So now live, we will be able to be doing live show at the same time. Dimaso, unfortunately, due to my schedule change at job, when I was not expecting to work on that very Sunday evening, not a dog work, so live so okay. But again, we are good to go. I have a lot to discuss today. The B72 or the B92 is loading. Yes, namo jama mo iba foka. It was B72. Now it's B92. It's B92 for the simple reason that kwa jakalo warata anikuya warata is very frustrating. Ba Gambia mbeka fonu ya jamenya ya bekulu kelanu ay kudeta lekanu so jaro le mitinu ye niol landi pulka wakudeta ke ban nata mo soto mi ala ngom famale wo tombo mfamale campaign kai na finance na niol landa on the line na naflo kasarandi ay sawo mo kilimo kana kuwa ke molla wala ka plan pulka kulke men tambita ya jame menkeno. So this is why it is called the B92. And now baby for jane biabe Senegal set fento la coma. We are ready and we are more committed now than before. Pulka make sure that our country is one more time liberated from another dictatorship. Oro kamala momo yalam kalbim fijan at this moment, baldan mena alkata sia as much as you could. Bena brother kontona me alam ka telem the chairman of the UDP la Kafu Kafumeko. I am voting for UDP 2021, and he is also a member of the Michigan Ohio UDP chapter. Papa Sam, thank you so much for joining. Papa Sam of UDP Ohio chapter ni. Sirifo Jaite mbe fanan tentula mbe jaila. Brother Malamin Fati, thank you for always the support. It's really appreciated. Alma Ali Fananjo. Brother Buba Sanyang Bafale Inimbara Bake, our wonderful sister, another foot soldier on the ground. Sibo Bajo, thank you for your time. Najambarodo Fanameja Ansu Singate, thank you for your time. Pa Ibu Kurbari is also here with us, and Imen Kamitoko Tafa Bajo, Abarka Bake, Alma Adwal Javila, thank you so much, brother Tafa Bajo. Memol Fanam Kontona Jang, Ndeya Jalo, thank you for your time, sister. We love you. Brother Ibrahim Jawo, Bafale Inimbara Bake, Ibrahim Fadera, Almame Gasama, Animal Men Kamatoko Njai, thank you for your time. Sister Aisatu Jaite, thank you also for joining. And that reminds me about Aisatu Dabo, Gunjurunko, member all the way in the UK. Na sister Kendo Faname Jamfang la darling wife Lamoti, Fatu Shaho. Almame Jawarala Kanjango, member all the way in Bakau. Thank you for your time. Lamin Swiss is also here, and in brother Karamba Jaite, and in Evelyn Cordon. Wala Evelyn Cordon, Beten Tulambe Jaila. Brother Adama Sise Fanan is here with us. Almamo AK Sise. And in come to Bolong Nur, and in men come to na wonderful sister and comrade, Menkata Mari Cham Manet. Mombo Sila is here with us, and in men come to Yusu Nyang, brother Ibrahim Samate, Baba Jane, and in men come to Mfangala Jambarol, the Gambian Savior, and in brother George of UDP Denmark chapter. That reminds me about brother Bakseka, and in Aji Yai Zaina, and in the chairman ba Idrissa Sanya, in baby UDP Denmark chapter. Bebol Fanam Kontona Jamin come to sister Sarata Suwane, member Canada, and in sister Aisatu Suwane, all the way in the Gambia. Najambarol men come to Aminata Bakani in Germany, Fatusila Sise also in Germany, and Sudahaba also in Germany, and in Akeba Bandin Sise. Bena Keba do Fanam Kontone Kafame Yusufa Jadama, member Italy, and in brother Musa Toure me along Paris, France, and Ala Nyomonyo. And that also remind me about Nakeba Bamfa, Camara all the way in France, also another wonderful wife, Fatu Bajo. Sister Kumba Jain Mane, thank you for your time and your wonderful husband. Mbemol fanan konton na jam men kam ko brother Mohammed Kamara of UDP Seattle chapter. From Binkima Jali Kadabo also UDP Seattle chapter. Fatu Saho Drame UDP Seattle chapter. And men kam ko Sister Mariama Dabo also of UDP Seattle chapter. And the chairman ba Sidi Amankanyi. Mbemol fanan konton na jam Sister Jarju Sedi Kanyo of UDP Spain. And men kam ko Aisa Ainur of UDP Spain. Sambu Dabo. Dolph Keita, Anila chairman ba Mbemba Jain in Baby UDP Spain chapter. Na Jata Muso Jenaba Mas in New York, another wonderful sister Salimas, another wonderful husband Mr. Barrow. Mbemol fanam konton na jang, men kam to ko mfanga doma farms Gazama, brother Keba Damfa, aning men kam to ko Juf Nyogabay Yai Hamina, our wonderful sister. Mama Jawara, thank you sister. Aning brother Lamin Damfa. Bemol fanan konto na jan sister Fatu Kamara, brother Fode Lee of Spain, and men kam ko UDP Damfa. Thank you for your time, bro. Brother Lamin Sise, Bakari Damfa, and in Barindungo Apsao, all the way in the UK. Barindungo do fanan Gambia kafame Binta Sise, Bafanan Tentulam Bajala, Fulandungol Bama, Binta Jame Musa in the UK, and in Banna Mbalo, also Fulandungol Bama Alamati, Mbatentula Mbajala. Mariama Sise is also all the way in the Gambia. Thank you for your time. Thank you for joining. And in men come to go brother El Man Kunda, Lamini Kinte, and in men come to go Nawario Wali Junior. Mashallah. He's making Facebook tough for the remaining Keramol. Wali Junior, keep it up. May Allah continue to protect you. Bemol fanan konton na kafemene ko nyancho muso jikisane all the way in Sweden. That reminds me about Aisha Sonko also in Sweden. Na big sister Fatu Jame also in Sweden. Brother Yaya Cham also in Stockholm, Sweden. And in sister Kadi Sane in Stockholm, Sweden. Bemol fanan konton na jang men kam ko Binta Damfa Sima in Norway. And in another wonderful husband. And in men kam ko Kadi Yai Maimuna Njai. Hadi Chati Sire Jite in Ukraine. Sana Tarawale also in Ukraine. Sambo Jare. Animen kam to ko mfangotomal sana Tarawale, sana Yafa, sana Njai. Jalaman Jobnyol. Naki ankol mbebe tentule mbe jala. Min kam to ko Sadam Sanya nyol. Nyima kambi nyol. Aning ML Dabo nyol. Alaji Pako nyol. Mfamara dafe nyol. Momo yan ko kiankol mwiti drong. Ani sonta konte mwi falati. Mbafule ko thank you for your time. Real sila mbafule fanya baraka bake. Assalamu alaikum badin Gambian kolu atle badin lamoy lalu badin jiber lalu ani momo yalon ko mina in kacha lamoy la later on mbe welcome la to the political discussion show nkamen sotale jang on UDP TV and media be talata lumo April the 27th 2021 telem ko ten kala brother sana Jarju mebe nya masungo to wala mu brother ke kendoti abe streaming ke kan live on Facebook and it will later be uploaded on YouTube inshallah. Woro kamala men be UDP TV and media messenger group woto mbalbe danila ala do ko ke wala ka program o sia as much as you could. Our wonderful sister is also here with us, Binato S. Mbai of Norway. Thank you, sister Binato S. Mbai. Nyelegram de la Santa, thank you for your time. Thank you for the love and thank you for your commitment to Nelson building. Dem na ñewna at the end of the day ñepp luñ bëgg rek moy a better Gambia for all Gambians, especially the younger generation. Gambia bu baax ñu ñepp la gënal. Gambia bu baax is for the benefit of all of us. Gambia bu develop, Gambia bu dem kanam ken this ganaw. So at the end of the day, what was it? Barrow have to go, Barrow must go. Mbadi ngolu na kachal men sotale jang, apart from the B92 that has been loaded since last week. Bimba jindi lale mba jaba boto woto lalele ay senya wech atuta gambeno le bulu silam atuta le bulu as people, atuta le bulu as Gambians. From the from Fannalan, from Malafim Fanna. For left like a move along with the rest of the world in terms of development, in terms of advancement in the health sector, education, agriculture, youth matters. Atutan telebulu. atle badi Gambian ko diamota mo sambala dulato diamode fembola moka but action kabarala we need to develop a little bit from talking to action oriented people wala mu diamoy tala nke baro lesia and more importantly nka memfo na barala nka memfo aka kulti menal ko kabi njusu kungaleto because at the end of the day mota ala nene la no mota ala nene la no inyo hadama dum men faram ko ke nene na me de kamen nene ke jere. Yes, one might be able to fool some people at all times, but you might not be able also to fool everyone at all times. What a possible or no? So sometimes I've laughed. Sometimes I manenfe. Sometimes I am confusing. Nina harima dungo je ka actionol dolke wala ka tra diam la diam nya la me alon ko te fankalo no ko mul fana be kele ne men yalon ko wala suma tete wala karanteti wala te sabanin dunia harima dungo nya te nyawo nya mul le be je men yalon ko ijata wato before ite ye fema femfo mul ya moyle before ite ba fala so na nyone ne obula jam. Let's just be real. Let's just be real. That's it. Yes, sometimes when it comes to Tonya for Kumolte Diala, but when be killing what before, Abelari Nyama before all Nyama. So once again, my apologies to each and every one of you. Men being Kachala Moikan at this moment, men Minala Moira later on, Nikumaka Foja Membuka Diame, wala Nimenka Fanjana Kumolkono. I have no personal issue with anyone. I will never go personally after anyone. I don't even have time for that. But at the end of the day, Mamun Tonya to be fola, Niman Lata Salam, Niman Lala Salam. Alma Ale continue can be young and near the draw. Dolbe Jella, but there's no way Dolte Jella. Mbadi Molu. The reason why in B92, Walam Nintuko, Mbeson Tanjinalako, 22 years ago, namol soro mansa yala wala nyaton ka yala mi an ko men diata wala keke ala ftala nyama be kala wala nyama abota da ko nyama ka fo wala nyama because atenna symbol la because aka fo ya niol landi on the line pulka mansa yata akwai kidolata son ta wala ko dola ne munya fe men diata ba kala men diata ba fola just 4 years ago until gambeno lota from all walks of life bunda karo bela musuke dinding keba banna fuar nana life put on the line nana family life put on the line do lela wealth ila nafulol yola landi do prata ka kasara pulko mo kanyandi men kada adama baroti so adama baro kilimo no ka kana fero le city mol kam men yalon ko wolle aka kudi just because atalaman saya ya dam malaji because atenda tara state house la forever ani ko na bala fa warata ni modo be diamo le me alon ko ako politiko kono ike yila ko be lama e be lafta le ke fa e be lafta le ke moru doku e be lafta le ke tinya anu ako kula nyinti be na kaban ko kukutra na gambe politiko kono because yaje me aussi fa leke okay, that's fine. But I said, what about with the same kind of thing? Nibo expect from someone me alon itele kelo ke puluko selendi. Itele niol and the puluko selendi. Ema life so ema enjoyment so puluko selendi. Sa o mo kili wala kana o sifa siti takap. Amani manjabi nyo at the end of the day mine kita kumbota. Nyaji bota nyata kumbota. And then after bilai de fa pare mine fonya wala mindugo. Yes. Ya jema no ka be umfala. Ya je manu ka ben hajo tinyala so understand no ba momi ala gum fon le campaign okay ngata ka pamitol ta from the police station ntola akala only car member bulu ngala only car mi alon kanal dimba bol enjo ka ati nyata during wo campaign kono bila bodo da moto sodo no an kabi. But just because of Adam Baro nala kafo mo lafta ate UDP jamfa wala te fanya lawyer usino dabo jamfa ay bang wala kabe kala forol tabe continue la foro yalla. So they are planning every evil thing against him. So it's very frustrating. Before bita B92 to mbakacha soro la jang we'll be talking about funding keo dole ka me Mr. Kante. He was also a police officer before, a member of the PIU for that matter. Yeah, by nun carbon the police yala. Because he could UDP in Kolomati. Jimalia Bainun, the former Inspector General of Police, the late Mahmoud Job. I have a copy of the letter. Mahmoud Job mentioned Fainun Kabay. But display and the reason why I buy. Omano nyamna involve political kono. Anyamna audio ki forum kono. Anyamna diam political meeting to. Anyamna fang tandi ka fuka benin political party leto. But just because he quit the sobitala, wala ya jaka UDP ko defense nyame, ya bay. Iko because wabe police force to tinyala wala be police force to no nilal. Sayo mari benin karo benke ka walam. The Gambia Police Force and the Gambia Immigration Department, ebe minekela aisha sise la kuola. Aisha sise me alongo uniform wala bala, ani kabe abe uniform wala dunka, abe political party odo keleka, in the name of defending another political party, directly involved in politics. Amamabo. Nyimano mba fong sodla on the line from Banjun here. Albamu la fong dala. Ni ala sonta. Ya bay delul min ka ba fala le jal ya moy. Ani saim minimale probability when it comes to the case of that so-called immigration officer Aissatou Cissé. Dalbafala Aissatou Jiba. Whatever might be the name, amoma wala important and I menke Gambia be amamo kumba. We will also talk about the court case involving that Jamba mi alonko iko UDP moto wala bulu. Man fatal badi Gambia ko yalla fanyini ka nyin questional men jakalo wata wo kitiyo ko beto wala akitiyo taria. Why wo kitiyo taria ta wo nyama? Why ya kitiyo kuntu one time when there is a lot of similar cases like that hanging on the balance in our courthouses? Why wo kitiyo tarata wo nyama? Taria ta nyama because it involves the UDP vehicle. So urlal balle te diam la kotenge men ko ya drogom da UDP la moto kono me continue la ke wuli ila wuli ya tandila me continue la ka tandila ko wulol le miti me tandi continue la ka tandila ko harma dingol le miti me dalan ko feñole be la men kam to ko Ahmed Jite ñol o ke wude ne be siring America, the likes of Joman si kujabi ñol, the likes of Kaw Yoro ñol fana continue ka tandila mo si fala me miti. You mean left in all in the name of what civilization and intellectualism. But more will be the world intelligent nyakashila for Tonya. Fire will be fight with fire. It is going to be a no retreat, no surrender situation as far as Pulka Gambia Liberate is concerned at this time. Ken Munifena Ken. Ñu ñep suñu magi bop lañ kenn mënu feena kenn ñun ñep suñu magi bop lañ ñun ñep dañ ay bot am ay bopa am ay hel kenn mënu feena kenn surtout yalla bu nga munta nax sa moromi doomi adama naka nga muné nax yalla ngam ne mo la bind tek la ci kaw suuf bi te moy jël sa bakken. So let them continue to fool themselves. Ali bule continue ke fan nini beta mo nini lorja. Men na ko bala fa wata do wala hasidolti. Ani men yalon ko muy fan jawolati. Men yalon ko man nyangita mu menti. Ano mo kulun la kana si ko be mol prick la. Ka fa mo le ko ntelle buka nyo fasa, ntelle buka nyo muta, ntelle be nyol kella. So itele ko nyabota men fe ko wal ka nyo fasa la suta tili, wal ka nyo muta suta tili, wal left, wal proud for what they are. Wal proud la itele mum minati, wal nyante fannala. And we will call spade a spade here. Let me just give an example here. Ito ko ito manding ka dingolati. Ito ko kenyo manding ko la doya because intele ka nyo kelen tele be nyo no man tele be nyo wur ngada. Iko nya boda surual men fe wolle nyo muta. Wolle nyo muta dallo men ka wolle mi nyante fantele. Left I momenti they are proud of it. Bete momenti tamang proud wala. So ito kana example di mola. You should be the last person to open your dirty mouth on top. Somebody in Gambia we have very, very interesting audios. Very interesting audios. I hope I'll be able to play all the audios. Because no audio jamala so jamani nyende play la. Anu lafta lebi la mani hakilora. Mo kana fel la mani jisola ja. Again, kachate diala to nyawdon be fola. Budal se hakedu. Momo ya fanje na kumo kono. I don't mean to disrespect anyone. And I'm not here to talk about anyone. But to expose the corrupt people in the system, to talk about the injustice member system on Yonkono. I am here to talk about whether this is what we fought for 4 years ago. Is this what we fought for 4 years ago? Alembe mfanyini kawa. Mbadi Gambia nkolo. Atilla mollani njibe lalo. Na kachandin sort of for 5 minutes. Kambadi Gambia nkolo dani nyina. Kamfan dani wala kal yamar kamfan yamar nyina one more time. Ko. Fombe son na nyina lentada true mena 22 years ago. Namfanja kono kotenke ba. Hey mbadi Gambia nkolo ketun te saya boti way. Ketun te saya boti. Na idol what in 22 years ago. Asekona te what la kotenke. Ni me ya survive 22 years ago. Asekona ta survive no kotenke. And na dol jele men ma survive no 22 years ago. For God's sake, until badi Gambia nkolo, until left no fal na bak, ale lafi na bak. Until wasala no bak, na tonyata, na foroyata, no matter how difficult the situation is, pul ala fane nema man no bak, ala lafi no bak. Mbadi Gambia nkolo, ala namfanyi ninka, why Gambia, out of more than 200 countries in this world, Gambia lem banko di mi alon katero fuwa reta banko beti. Dunia duwata nyawo warata nyawo banku kemo fula bijela ni banku kemo fula be president le soto wala prime minister wala kings and queens but Gambia banko de meme ni banko be la ndare to ndare las ni nata jare kende ala bundala Gambia be las ni nata seno la bundala Gambia be las ni nata fondinke wala bundala Gambia be las ni nata karamo la bundala Gambia be las ni nata democracy la karola, ni nata justice la karola, Gambia be last out of more than 200 countries dunia be. Kole kaira ano anka bin kama ko nyongolde. Mbadi Gambia nkolo namra mbe Rwanda wala kumo moyla num. E karante man karam. E sumate man sumat. E mo intellectuality man ke intellectuality. But mobe yalon ne mune mu Rwanda di ani mine kata nu Rwanda the 1994 genocide in Rwanda ama mo kumpa kasaro men kata Rwanda mobe yalon nu halma dingo men fata no Rwanda mobe ala no dimale ya cause irresponsible journalist men ya lon ko imela doku wolo wala doku yanta kala sartol menka wala yanta landala sartol menka e mantra ke kan nyama ama min ko president be sirin wala jeki ta do ay mul mutaka mol faade ama min ko opposition be banko kan wala president attaque wala da mal dum dañola anide bad journalism irresponsible journalism me alan ko jawya da foy kete fan jawodi wala ya sabu o genocide commencé ta Rwanda banko kan in 1994 alman tankala bal bi no sifa la sodo in Gambia mbadi Gambia ngol na journaliste lo sodo Gambia men ya lon ko ipata o sifa la sambal na Gambia anu alman tankala mbadi Gambia ngol in 1994 journaliste le beje men ya lon ko be radio station to wala be sirin radio station to in Rwanda anu itelmu molete men ya lon ko they belongs to the minority ebe sirin radio station to e ka kuma kawul fo men ya lon ko men siada men mu jamaadi ikoko wala kamfandi ikoko wala jis bondi the Bible kafa men ko provoking the majority, going after the majority, saying nasty things about the majority, and we be always carrying a bankoka. Wo journalistol imo danta be sile radio station or sutatili because mo jawle be kuma men ke sponsor nu men ko ko dila ibe mol kaje fika men ko wollem jamaati wolle siata wolle majority fo binol fanan kamfada wulta mole fongol sika nyokan mole terawol sika nyokan nu mole dokko sika nyokan mole kidol sika nyokan fo genocide keta Rwanda anu biwo sifale be keri na Gambia so until Gambia be sila wala ba nka nyakas all in the name of what? Civilization, all in the name of what? Intellectualism. Mbadi Gambia nkolu surtout atel UDP nkolu ntel minala ngon telen di majority adiate me akwata me UDP be one of the biggest political party in the Gambia. UDP wala party be me alonko wala la party dingo siata Gambia. Yes, it doesn't mean that kon telefisara nyon doldi, it doesn't mean that kon teletam Gambia, it doesn't mean that kon damalente exist in the Gambia, but nintelem kafoti man wara, nintelem multi men siara, nintele damandi wala bunya, mfanya deserve la pul damandi wala bunya. Nintele damandi wala bula pul exist, damandi wala fanya nyanta de fana bula la pul exist. Odem badi Gambia nkolo UDP ngol men yalan ko itelle civilized ali al nyakasi wala men yalan ko itelle professionality itelle intellectual soldi ali wala bula wala lefte menkere yake ñol be sona juto na yale songala bal UDP ngo dingol Gambia din kendol responsible Gambians for that matter momo yalan ko Gambia kanu ye Gambia somalaje Gambia dingol men ko wala mun soma alfaldi wala nyaadota yewolaje mbe yanta wulala sutatili nga kuntulante nyi journalistol nyaatili ngola men yalla ko ka fintile pour ka kuuke ka majority provoke membe jama kamfandila membe jama niyo kuyandila memba saba jama be wulay kuuka manyana menkala alna diamuye ngala kunti nyaato sutatili nale journalistol ye men yalla ko me fallong e me bodula long anu te tadula lonna alna finti anytime ye saferoke ngala finti ne jabi especially at Gambia men 40 especially at the Gambia men opportunity to ka safarol ke especially at the Gambia men ka be place to al ka diamu mol kal moy anytime ale journaliste je men ka mantra do ko ke ka nyama bala ka fintila pour ka mol provoque aka finta pour ka tapasro ka aka finta pour ka ku ka be fitro sama na banko ka al na fintin kale diamu al na ke tit for tactique al ne londi la place to ni me fallo al ne londi fanna ni me ke ko na fa mun muy ke ko de before it is too late in the Gambia. Ibuka si fo joe bon ina fe joe ko la badi Gambia ngol ani wala mun tal daji ko tale hakatu Gambia no nam nan song fay boy touch anyala aje Gambia no nam nan song fo joe bon akamina joe ko la Gambia no nam nan song fo tinyaro yake akamina damage control kala when it is always too late ya mo dawda nyaaje ka fo mo ka fo ko nyinalo nu it's always too late ya jo dawda mo ka fo ko nyinalo nu it's always too late anu amani ka tara nimisata na journaliste so rek men ka fam commande Lamin Njie la ni Lamin Njie be do ko la min to le Fatu Network ali ajele bilin dunda ni sama kono from January up to date aka safri sifal menke ali ala safri nyal jele especially towards the United Democratic Party, the biggest political party that carries the majority in the Gambia. Suta tilabe safro kela membe UDP nkol provoke la membe UDP le nyato nkol doyala suta tila ka safro ke membe majority provoke la suta tila ka safro ke membe na alfal provoke la anda buka na malo abuka sila akafuka to wulu fa mu UDP le ali alo dingo men takita wala kany manyake dingo men takita wala kakete akafata wulu famu e die hard UDP supporter bete wulu famu patio men na die hard supporter luwolo te wo patio la alfal doyala lolo ngabo patio la alfal kajefila lolo ngabo patio la alfal normala ka kawol lekam kula min yalla koy man soto wotambe daniro kala jam ko tenke badi Gambian kolu the responsible ones for that matter alna wuli every single day the lives of Lamin Njie yes Africa Dawda alna finti ne londi fanna alna finti ke jabi alna finti ka kumol foye min ya lonko aba sabale ye fo kumol lo before it is too late for us. Yes, some people will tell me that don't give him relevance here, don't give him the boss. I'm not giving him the boss, I'm not giving him the relevance here, but left la gambeno yalo na mo sifaji mala soto men ka fan kuma di journalist la anu atomu Lamin Njie mbadi Gambian kol 22 years patio me alonko wala nyato ngol buteta 22 years patio me alonko adumul le soronta 22 years patio me alonko was in the front line pour que dictatorship kele in the Gambia. Dictatorship me alonko dunia be a recognize ko is one of the worst dictatorship in the history of Africa. Patio me alonko adingole la naflo kasarata adingole niol bota both in the diaspora and on the ground in the Gambia o patio suta tire ni Lamin Njie ka safara ko patio la kuola pour ko patio la nyato ko doya patio dingol ben fata fo biata Lamin Njie be safaro keka amol respect amol put into consideration mbadi Gambian kolo ninka kuma kenson la fojang san TRRC ale UDP nka jeleje men tata CJ wala le Gambia di jeleje men tata CJ e ka foko ye butele nu just because mu UDP supported ye musol read just because mu UDP supported musol kata widolti just because mu UDP supported dinul kata bayol nim fayol just because mu UDP supported mol fal fata mol musuñol fata dol keñol fata dol bamal far because mu UDP supported ale mo jeleje men sita TRRC ye bulol bondi dol ye den ko bondi ye kol bondi dol parta fankela ngawra be bondi banda just because of ye bute minel dalil dumalka mu UDP supported o diminyabe molla o niku yabalade mol kam dol man kendeya dol man justice soto folo dol mela naflo recover folo dol mela property so recover folo alena journalist so ka fame Lamin Njie suntatla ka safro ke ko patio mol doya ko patio nyaton ko doya ko patio lo mol hadani na UDP ko do be wole fanka yoti molti ko civilization ko freedom of expression. Every freedom goes with responsibility. Mbadi Gambian kolu antuba banko me anko freedom o bolodo it goes with responsibility. Ibe fama fenkele yanta lonal ibe fama femfala yanta lonal ibe sunglo la dawde yanta lonal freedom of expression wolen diamu me alonka kwete mako ni diamu ni nabo ni ndakon ata masi bo sambalena ata makon sambalena freedom of actions wolen kuke me alonko nyinake ata masi bo sambalena nyinaf ake wala ta promo sambalena nyinake Gambia din kendo be dawda anna nyi kana responsibility not only Lamin Njie but journalist fidida iko nonsense iko la wala safela pour kita ka foko freedom of expression wala mo journalist woldi mbe finti kamani londa alondula kamani fa faye mema fanti na ma falon sa wulu nya fa fay Every single time abe safro kela ni maka on kada ina apologize. Apologize after apologize, and you are not learning from your mistakes. Lamin ja what or what? Apology after apology, anu abuka oma sabai fali. But man ninkol kafi bena ko wulo men fenkede. Kulu fayla wole yake. Ita manka kulo fay wulo ya be sawu na luwolu. Na ila kulota asusu fa juwe fa ina a juda tilinga ye fusika itelam probomoti. Ba wuli no men ka ko banka probomoti. Adal UDP ngol dole man tara jalbasi ala suta 3. Adal la basi kan suta 3. Asa tambi UDP TV&MEDIA la. Asa tambi UDP online bantabala. Asa tambi UDP platform dola. Aleta la min jaisia all in the name of what? Smartness. The civilized ones, the intellectuals, my food. Irresponsible journalism leads to catastrophe. Aliyalo almalo. Mbadi Gambia nkolo. Fo Mustafa Dabo manke journalist woltiba. Fo Lamin Jaya wala fisa da Mustafa Dabo tiba. Lamin Jaya tele kranta Mustafa Dabo tiba. Lamin Jaya tele foar yata wala tele fanka yata Mustafa Dabo tiba. Fo Lamin Jaya tele Gambia kanu ka tambi Mustafa Dabo la ba. Ala fanyini ka nyin question la. Mbadi Gambia nkolo munem journalism ti. Alta Google, aya Google. What is journalism? Journalism. A responsible journalist. For Muslim itiba, for Kewole mitiba. For ka safrol kebab. For ka si radio te ka diamu ba. For ka si television te ka diamu ba. Italian tekela the voice of the voiceless ti. Ka diamu mol tola. Wala ka diamu molye, meni yalan ko te diamu la no. Wala meni yalan ko ma opportunity so da plus ka diamu ko te ka diamu nyame. Fulanjang. Journalist kendo. Italian tekala foirol ni mbado la diamu lati. The voice of the poor people. Sabanjang. Journalist kendo. Wala Italian taka mol londi kula. Wala ka mor jendi kula. Mantra men moika wala mantra men jeka. Especially maralal men yalan ko lebe maraka. Surtout mol men yalan ko nana naflo ni na banko karfe telema. Surtout men yalan ko telle katto fe ke landi dulalto ebe siri ndame fa député lemba, fa ministre lemba, fa président lemba. Journalist len dekala mol leti men yalan ko they should hold the elected official accountable. Elected official wala na president wolti, na député wol, na politician wol, na mayor, na council wol. Journalist kendol nyanta ke kontibo ke hakilol bulandi wato wat ka foyeko yal kanyi na kanyin jam yal kanyi de nyin dalil place dalil lolaka yal lulandi nyin dulal to nyin dalil lolaka ba journalist me alon ko ite ko ni be diamu tan mena be fondi la kodo ete diamu la wala ni diamu ta corruption la menke sponsor la wa ni diamu ta corruption la menke ijibe ate ijibe la. Mbadi Gambia nkolo. Fo Mustafa Dabo na bonyol. Wala malefe kudi mala ba. Fo Mustafa Dabo. Wala malefe moto nyima bondi la ba. Fo Mustafa Dabo malefe kela bu nyima kono ba. Fo Mustafa Dabo amalefe kata arjana ba. Mustafa Dabo lafta nyini belale. Bala yine lonko kolya dahala ba anyato ye daha je kolya la ba koma Mustafa Dabo ay Gambia la future la jibe jam Gambia dingol la future abole jibe kanja adingol Mamadou ngol anina soma alpha la abole la nyato ta jibe kanja Mustafa Dabo Africa la future ko le jibe wala sa be sonna fuari yala asonta batala plus que kelo ke bi soma daha nataman daha dingol sa daha. But na journalist also da men kam to ko Lamin Njai Musukumba ini bonyolu Italiamira is about partying, driving fancy car, living in fabulous houses, having dinner with ministers. Fali amira Lamin Njai anim bakar baji o sima o mesro restaurant o kununko fa Mustafa Dabo man la fola ba fa Pamodu Boja man la fola ba fale amal Lamin Jaya COVID-19 kodo men diala ali amal Mustafa Jaya man la Mustafa Dawo man la fala ba fale amira pa mudu bo yan fana man la fola ba fo Lamin Jaya e ka passport men diala apply tambi dawda da itaje fale amal nyindol man la fala ba nyindol la foro yatati yala banko kano katambala banko la future bo put ka into consideration right now dana teti bal comme na fale nyamel wuli ndi ngom fenke kulu fayla wala yake jamaala mo kulu fayla ntel gambianol surtout atel UDP di men yalongo albe yoti mo yala on social media acting like you are the civilized and the smart ones mbadi gambiankol fonyi Lamin Njie atelaman Alaji Jawara lowa badi bula dipito ka invite on a platform ka kachadi about UDP le moto mi alongo ko tale tarakon Sanyi Lamin Njie la fay ko ayo Alaji Jawara kumandi kotenke a sindi wo the same platform a nyininka about kito kana nyaadi le anin kito mina kuntundi wala kito kunduta nyaadi le ito kala kotenke ye fenyol tale ye lampi isite fenyol kam adal gambelo nyaabe nyina sudatiri UDP ngol oh because sana jaju la sangarata wala sana jaju ka diyama jusol la sana jaju man civilized waya da sana jaju la civilized teteri maybe bil sana jaju fanga be civilization lo neta mawulu mbadi ngambi ngol ni Lamin Njie kilimo Abubakar Jawara ka invite dina la sutatili Abubakar Jawara naka secret meeting ol sono sutatili jimala ni Abubakar Jawara di me kidi container dundi na bankol kam Gambia be doari nyame kidi container mi alon ko iko lo use in a war zone akola dundi na bankol ka ba Abubakar Jawara ako kilo be dundi na bankol ka ake wafi jumala ma mbadi Gambia nkolu ni Lamin Njie kilimo ani jimala ka sika kata jimala ka invite dina la ani jimala ka secret meeting ol sono silla ba samato nyol jimala silla ba samato di a world known drug dealer, the number 419 in the entire Gambia. Ni Lamin Njie mbadi Gambia nkolu fatala radio program olto atata kachala no about drug container kidol container anin fengol men yalongo wala be dum ko na banko kan illegally ata kachala ko la de mbadi Gambia nkolu alafta min lonna dunia baluwe be kolearing simento da be la fala suta tili molbe bullo le mambu ngolo no koteke bullo la be arteta ni wato kono bil simento da la fata Lamin Njie ta kachala ko la de namna journaliste nyanta kachala nyin sifala nko mbadi Gambia nkolu COVID-19 kodo men tata kanya more than $12 billion wala dunda na banko kam akodo be kasada Lamin Njie man kachawo ko la de mbadi Gambia nkolu ya jamale minister kotol men yalonko they are the most corrupt ministers. In fact, Maburu Njie right now, the current Minister of Finance, was charged for economic crimes. Amanta akitiola. Wale marata na ministry bunda mabi memata nafulola. Lamin Njie buka kacha wala corruption ola de. Kodol menala ko da malia sunye bunjamal melo Dakar ani Senegal karadola. Lamin Njie buka kacha wola de. Na leptan bundato musolbe wulule be fala sutatili. Na leptan bundato jade kendi ya probo be kerije. Lamin Njie ta kacha la osifala de. But Lamin Njie always UDP ni me election win ni na bekala UDP la last lo ya dabote election win nano barole be kanyela de o sensifal buda be tiki la bank Gambia fanan fi a nyamonte mbe Gambia din kendo be danila lillahi alay for the love that we have for our country mbe Gambia din kendo be danila lillahi alay nato ko na future is important to us, especially the future of the younger generation. Ndingol ni soma alfal. Atela gari na la safirol keno. Albe social media. Alna make sure that ko ka bon nyin karola for dani bita December 2021 election la. All irresponsible journalists men kam to ko Lamin Njie na bonyol should be tackled tit for tat ni men safe amam bete alna finti ne doya ni me fallo alne londi fanna ni me Kenya lo alna tande telem jumali ni me wulunya lo alne wulunya foye bi fo be Gambia malala bi fo be mbe mantora la bi fo jomi na bona mba fle be jiokola kole kaira badi ya fasa mantra sambaka nyato alta falina ba fanku ya mantra sambaka nyato alta falina ba ni be system on no ma system o mantra taka ye ku kilo muta e mantra develop ka e mantra avance ka o dok fero ke waye ku do ta waye be avance ndila. That's my philosophy. Ku kilo mbe men ke ka ma avance je a mantra tamma ka nyato nka ku fero do le nyini di mala man badi mo soto nin dunia di mala jolonta nan santo di mala ya fan wulu ye momoje mole ya wulu ye momoje ay badi ngolo soto ko tan nani badi ya ni fanko ya landi karala musukumba aka merry go round abita kan round nak nakibaro sore kako ayeda halaka baro criticize because amuda ko ala baro criticize ko UDP la makoy number 1 kale na fika yajen fulanja nawe kakata round ne abe political leadership be mitler na pada na killing endos fine mbari UDP ngolu mbal dana lillahi alay alal nyalo al sinkumbal kam alal hajol topoto and focus on the bigger picture. Mbadi UDP ngol ndemende da bakilim fakilna mbenyin bika njusu kungoda mbal dana lillahi alay alna focus on the bigger picture wala mbemol sambala na patiol to nyamen mbena agendal promote no nyamen na flag biara menkata his excellent lawyer usonda mba market la nyamen mbe kachala mole nyadile puliya lonko UDP is the right political party and lawyer Usenu Dabo is the right presidential candidate kato janta faila me in December mbadi UDP nkol mbal dan na one more time alna mbulo bana poso ko na flow tan ne bondi na duni patola koto mbadi UDP nkol mbal dan na one more time alna mekso dar ko mobe katto soto anyama nin katte fay wato sita mbeta katto fay mbadi UDP nkol mbal dan la lillahi alay alna make sure that ko registration lungo mbeka police oti luntan kana register banko ka kate fay lungo mbeka police oti luntan kana katto fay banko ka mbadi UDP ngol mbal dana lillahi ala moybe dawda especially men be diaspora alna make sure that na registration la ni ma mantanyo registration la due to circumstances beyond your own control and make sure that la family responsible de memma ay katto fay UDP masakundai mbadin UDP nkolo ate be diaspora anin gambe din kendol mi alon be diaspora anu alale no ko falindro yende kala gambele alna make sure that konata registration la mo kana sila fenna ala make sure that dani ba bole ba banko mento yele embassy contact in the Gambia ye fang register with the embassy in the Gambia mbadi Gambia ko be diaspora la make sure that ko nyinjata mole ko belale is a do or die situation for us. It is now or never. It is now or never. Nyinan sa wanu way Gambia dan drop meni be diaspora la fudol firing alesi alal ko sembe atam be Gambia la jata bal buluje mbadi Gambia ngolo merry go round abi ay kanne ay men endos o diata tele ama men ondeos o diata tele ay UDP endos fine ama UDP endos fine ay GDC endos fine ama GDC endos fine ay Citizen Alliance endos fine ama Citizen Alliance endos fine. What matters ya wala mo alal nyaay ke al sunkumbal kan al kungoli fa alal hajo topoto. She's an individual like every other Gambian. She have one vote like every other Gambian. I follow wal men so mo be follow wala so amata dimbal men benata dimbal fana mata na dimbal ma ida leke fankuma de camera nyongolde anu ala talla manso nyaatlo mamon kuma yaje mbekili bana men post aliya kidije na men sefa aliya kidije ni me tati nen kaka you are beautiful ni me tubon tal kay ko ala be fe Ebe kumaya la ni mon kumaya. With due respect to them, I have nothing personal against anyone. Wallahi billahi talai. Ni membe siloka mbe fasala siloka, but ni membe ronda fly rondal. We will always call the spade a spade. Merry go round. Abe yai kande. Desan afanam fiya nyongonte. Allahu Akbar. She believes she's the smartest. She knows everything. She believes she's the only one who have Gambia at heart. But fankum. Aliya jabe dawda drum futo e mutak. Aliya jabe dawda fasa drum. Abaka fasa ka fuka be tonya la fuka lillahi ale. Abaka je fasa because akai mira kabrola ani aka je fasa because na post bi do frek. Na post bi do frek. Budung ala on tom ko de jimbi. Be shiri ngay America. Ay julo city wo kamala bo sabala dawda diatay. O kabe mo be satisfied ni la ko mo kana kam faka ay gambe be ka badu ade mo be denta somebody gambe call one more time again Musukumba aka Mary Goram alal nyaka sala focused and stay focused munemu agenda on the table olam wato sitale baro have to go Baro must go. Muna mung agenda ti membe tabulu ka ngolemu. Baro ye njamfa. Aye monendi. Aye nimisandi. Minebe tabulu ka njambe nyante menjibele wala mnyintiko. Baro yala kunu mol fa. Fay. Aye nyumbi mola meni alango wala ka amanya na sila no. Minemu the main agenda di on the table. Nyanta focus le menkam. Well, a better Gambia for all Gambians. We don't care. Mary Gola ne jumale endos. Ana jumale endos. Ana UDP le endos. Billahi wala ana UDP le endos. Ala right lem. Bodo masabu ni UDP manyana win. I win. Na UDP against fana. O manyana asaba ni UDP yanda win. Ata win. Falma nyina num fambam 2016 election. They predicted that Yahya Jammeh will win the election. Wala kataba? The National Assembly election. They predicted that GDC will win the majority. Wala kataba? During the mayoral election in Banjul, she predicted that the ex-mayor and the late mayor for that matter, Laiba will win the election. Wala kataba? Somebody in Gambia call. Body UDP call. Let's focus. Let's focus. Let's not allow ourselves to be distracted by the so-called celebrities. Let's focus. Let's not allow ourselves to be distracted. Cooking left I will understand. And in this Jarju be in tele balkense ju kense ke nanti bong nan natal na ke Facebook mo be so la member like la mo be so la member fle I'm proud of you member fle mo bo so member fle keep it up wala Gambian wala Gambian yati somebody in Gambian kolu Gambia din kendolu men lefta Gambia la nyato tala ede muske ba mbe siri marsodo e ke mira Nintilo boyte ni mbita suwo kono. Ede muskiba mbe siri Gambia ke mira. Ni edi woki plaita aiso sena fabe mura na suwo kono kaira kono. Ede pare mbe siri suwo kono. E ke mira nimfano keda fada nintilo be boyra. Ile molbe kontongo sodo dalba. Ale wuli a watola. Ale diamala watola. Ale Gambia rescue one more time. Yani ngabitardela. Mbadi Gambia nkolu koli kaira so Lamin Jai asanya kasu no corruption la membe kele na bankol kam Lamin Jai nya kasi drug container la akuo buka kacha ko denge Lamin Jai nya kasi kidi container la ko buka kacha ko denke Lamin Jaya nya kasi COVID-19 kodola a ko buka kacha ko denke Lamin Jaya nyamnan diamu about the harassment of Gambian dingol meni alonko wala ka jine airport on their visit to their motherland Lamin Jaya nya kasi kola meni alonko wala tilmbal yadi iko Gambian dani be jine la banko ka be kodo jolal ni be fintile la banko ka be kodo jolal Lamin Jaya nya kasi kola men kam ko the rampant corruption membe kere na banko ka Lamin Jaya nya kasi kola men kam ko molbe fala sutatili musu ko dembal be fala na musu ko wulula ko denke wala na musu mala fe ko ta ko denke because of the poor conditions at our health centers and clinics Lamin Jaya bu ko mol invite ye diamu kola ka fe ko sen tili keme tili tang dro container sister porodo mambanta ketalo nyamam banta ketaji man tax force lo reporto je mal jima responsible tama Lamin Jaya nyaka si kola men keta de audit report oti mole konol claim men man ketati Lamin Jaya nyaka si kola men keta president Barola sunyalo ta men ke ni sanyi nano kono president nyaw Baro bunjangolo bunjaw men ko yaajama mo bunjangolo no sanyi mu wanim fula jawara mo bunjangolo no sanyi tansaba bala kaka mulle invite la platform ru suta tele pule kacha coalition la kuala jamala coalition tinya jamala coalition janja abe kacha kan kuala men kam to ko ya drive wala mutani UDP moto drug ba kono wona sayatel Gambia din kendolu ali wuli koten kale journalist kumandi men kam to ko Panderi Touré o me falan sonko interview ay pal falan sonko kumandi ko deka interview about the outcome of the court case nko ala fo Lamin Jaya ay alaji jawrana bonyol invite ko deka ay interview about the outcome of the court case but Lamin Jaya it is okay to be invited to a dinner by a minister in the name of Bakar Baji Malongo B is serving this corrupt government. Lamin Jaya it is okay to be invited by Abubakar Jawara menka kidi container duni na banko ka ani we sima so kullo kono Lamin Jaya it is okay to be invited by Silaba Samate me algo drug dealer mati 419 mati ani we sima so kullo kono Lamin Jaya it is okay for him to be invited by Sidin Jaya me algo wala lota nunja ko ya baro masakunda de sila baro masakunda manyana tolo la Gambia. But Lamin Jaya start diamu kula wala mu UDP be election winner weta winner ni UDP win be kala tene na pata I apologize that in kala killing I suffer do ko kodenge about UDP ndama Lamin Jaya blem de UDP di ngol me yalan ko yoti mol le meti muy found jawolti and they keep promoting the likes of Lamin Jaya wala promote ndama Lamin Jaya blem de Gambia din kenol me yalan ko if famba complain a suta tri but badi ya e ko ni Lamin Jaya bolo keka nyim parata nana kumbo wala sabu bin the B92 men nyanta jolona jambi abe diala anabe interesting na mbese kem fansin jojolti sign badi Gambia ngol mbese kem fansin jojolti mfangi kitol kuntum faye ala shina mobi ojo angani yola dani bita fora comme na fale nyame be kendi mo sodla jambi on the line from Banjul mi alon police official matinu ya bay jemal ya bay IGP jemala mo IGP tinu the late Mamour Job abay dal jumala ka iko UDP ngolo mari bal bi Aïssatou Cissé mi alon immigration official mati o be system o kono ale kan fansin kito ti woto alabe ni mala no man nyaadi janne asamane bal na lamo ni audio la as quickly as possible dani be duna kachal kono alal fanni ni kambadi Gambia ngolo yo drive me muta ani UDP moto akiti o talata tariyata le akiti o tariyata yamra lo ko fanga siba mina saba akiti o tariyata ay kiti do taraja ay case do taraja yo be landi karle yenyi do topoto as quickly as possible alal fanyi ni kawala mbadi Gambia ngolo ale fondin ke do so de ka fa me wulike Ahmed Jite Maybe sitting in Canada. Akaka lawyer double nen kodenke. Adali kuo. Akaka lawyer double doya. Adali kuo. Akaka lawyer double kajefi. Adali kuo. Akaka UDP patiola doya. Adali kuo. Mbafala UDP nkoli one more time. Fight fire with fire. Fight fire with fire. But at the end of the day, that tandala jumala mateti. I made it a ko mboka jam faje bage. Al kala video koto bonido al ya play. Me UDP ngo be dani la wala. Anytime ala kulombal yalke. Anytime ala malbal yage. Ala video koto ta. Alia natalota alia nakindi video la. Alia si alenyo tak. Dunia be ya je. Jimale ni Ahmed Jiteri. Ulo e katandala ko ulo mwiti. Ulo nama fenyo ye ka fenyo mutale ya toromondo. Ya tandala ko fenyo fere. Wa Ahmed Jite nafanya kacha doko nko afanga afan di bank dai mo ba di bank la wa Ahmed Jite le video mel ko mashallah abe tell on YouTube forever abe tell on Facebook forever ako Gambia lo ada bula mun tala Mandela di ako Gambia lo ada bula menno ani Mandela fa mo no South Africa Ahmed Jite ko lo ada bula menke Gambia Mandela fa mo ke South Africa ako lo ada bol kumatan tilari katambe Nancy Mandela wadama is case close bala liam na memi la promote ba because Major Mamadou Boja the former commissioner CRR wala joint UDP wala mi la promote ni wato kono is second state house because you one executive member on the UDP ya jo $5 million plus la ye moto diala woni momentano NPP ndele mo soto men nada UDP ma $1 diala anani ka fola nada ani community le nada ani tundo le nada ani sate wala nada wole be fe new tora kam right now. And UDP is all about that. Nko, itele suku singate bondi UDP. Suku singate damal tata UDP. Nimfula nyang lata ka Muslim. And yajo kodola ni moto kuto pel. Ntele Mamadou Bojan soto me alon ani $1 madiala. Anu ani entire family la nada. Ani entire tundo la nada. Ani kabiro la nada. Ani sate mumo la nada. So foye wule. Mbadi Gambia nkolo. For few weeks ago, I made this mantra celebrate come Facebook bam because suku singate bota UDP atare NPP. Okay? Saya mina na kamfada bili Mamadou Boja nata UDP. Mbadi Gambia nkolo lal fanyi nika nyin question la. Abejite was all over Facebook celebrated. Ko suku singate le bota UDP. Suku singate mu executive member di in UDP. Suku singate mu mbadi bunkoldi. So atare UDP. Mbadi Gambia ko ana mankara fulasi Mamadou Bojam kombo sanya anata UDP ika kamfa kamine kamfa wala salon ko all is not well with them. All is not well with them. So Mbadi Gambia ko anna nyim audio la mo quickly dani bida kacha fanna doto
lambala sa e khanibi
nalo nako most of the audios jama babe jebe sakulet kam aliye la moyle wala aliye je for model konole but albe haketu la for the benefit of those men yalongo wala mani audio la moy nsa play wole ye la moy mbe audio men follow play jam bal hakilo sambal koma damandi audio la mealanko atata viral jam alna audio la moy one more time.
What is wrong with you baba nalla le suto man sinono mune bal sinola wuli talen sita
na miro jamfata
Binta, konkokoto murukoto, wale konkokoto kutakoto, konkoto kulukoto bonyalo.
bari baba nalla la kotake hanwo mansinono hakilo ya mokende bama mokendo la mokendo. See, a day must be called, but sometimes it seems great. He who justified the justice before the justice justify him. He brought people together because togetherness is his priority. Kanoni mbadia mungatality ayemol kafunyoma ayemol kakilinti. Bedding alajikoni lafo mungambe la nyatotality. Kato manin koluko nisi kocho. Wanene tinyamo tinyanamu. Bedding mo kendo sotatale. Bari akende balmansia. Otoloya usenu dabo. Inyoma mansia. You are the joy of every Gambian citizens. You founded the keys, the uncle of the women and the brother of the men. Your love for us will never die. Your honesty will always stay alive. You are a man of inspiration, a man of dignity. Loyalty, honesty, and dignity are your priorities. Tumomin na hakilo yema, udulale nalonko, yamulukanule. Yo ya buga domi adama. Yo ya amtaranga. Loya dabo jula. Gambia baby komale. You are so lovable. Your strength is a hope. Your love is our pride. Itela molle choice. Mol baby jikri telela. Kabrin bimansi. Ila kende ya lo sabu. You are exemplary. Your model of leadership is second to be none. The country will prosper in your hand because in your heart you have the country. Your personality is pure. Your quietness is unparalleled. Patriotism is your principle. Posterity shall live with you. The youngs are happy around you. The women praise your name. The elderly emulate you. The unborn children shall hear your name. Your good works shall ever be remembered. You are the hope of this country. A hope for infrastructural development, good roads, proper healthcare, and education shall be achieved through you. Kendio, sa bahay mo tah ninyi bugala, for them ninyi nyunge wasatur. Sa ide mo idagabi nakala mo mune de me kanam, sa kadu sa buga sa yepsi kanam. You are the hero of our nation, because you Usenu, your concern is always real. Sa bagay si Domi Gambia du musaje, yo wuyay suñu hol dega loya Usenu dabo julaba yo wuyay suñu yef. You are indeed marvelous. See, the first day I heard your voice, yes, your voice, I mean your voice. It's like I had a voice of an angel that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent to save the life of Gambians. For your aim and target is how Gambia will develop, how Gambia will be the best, and how Gambia will employ women in order to save our satisfaction. For you want to work with the youth of Gambia. For you want the youth to be the weapon of Gambia. You are the best of best, for which best will be identified among the best of best. So loya Usenu Dabo, ko ang Gambia fala, Binta Sise, the golden poetess, Team Take, Iron.
So where was Lamin Jai? Where was Lamin Jai? Yes, they will call this little young girl a UDP. Oh, they will go as far as saying that UDP kolea joko do la play info. But where was Lamin Jai? Bill UDP be found in 1996. Knowing fully that Ikanamole challenge Melanco, he is a brutal dictator. By then, Yaya Jammeh. Where was Lamin Jai? When the likes of lawyer Usenu Dabo, Kemesen Jammeh Nyolu, Job Kante Nyolu, Sajo. Where was Lamin Jai? Oh, but Musukumba was there. At that time, She witnessed it. She was there. But by then, she one time referred to the diaspora Gambians as the enemy of progress. Back in the days, Musukumba kontel Gambian besi in diaspora, we are enemies of the progress. Until Malafi Gambela nyato tala, until kaya jame kele kuobela, o bilia jame patata, fang fala lungu menale, a borota natashi diaspora, a fananketa, ko diaspora Gambian benjamin no. Sambil diaspora Gambian le keloke. Together with her, na dictatorship bondi Gambia, say opportunities of Pulkamuru Gambia, I move back again to the same thing ko I mention. Now the president Borobe menke kam. Amam better. Gambia do Gambia is something you know what we fought for 4 years ago. Womantra carrying Gambia. Mbalanta men no cooking will be keka. In fact, men tembitati wala be keka in Gambia. Men jawata wala be carrying Gambia. Gambia do Gambia something you know. Corruption be carrying Gambia. Justice be carrying Gambia. It's something you know. Even the next door, Senegal is more developed than Gambia. Senegal is more advanced than Gambia. Senegalese are more advanced than Gambians. Yenta every single day ka President Barota ka criticize. Yenta every single day ka President Barota administration expose. Yenta every single day momo be kuriya ke ka nyimasa kunda kona expose. Bali ka loe ka foko. Yenta President Barota criticize la say. Nyina criticize nka UDP nkola makoy. So ye Gambia pro maka UDP ti. Na current situation me ankon nem fanja kon yake baroni UDP lati. Baro versus UDP. Baro ak UDP ñoy xex. Wala baro ak sosé ñoy xex. Wala UDP ñoy problem. But when it was tough back in the days in 1996, where were they? Eka president won face à bi, mais a fanke badu mun lepti badu develop. Ofama was nowhere to be seen at that time in 1996. From 1996 to 2000 to 2005. Ibiko mol beje. So minana UDP nkol ibalaba mfaye faye ala balaba fala nyadile Gambia mbalaba mfam faye mbalaba fala nyadile by promoting this useless and irresponsible journalism men ke fankumani la min jay no sifal bilo loya da ba niyo landila on the line nko ndaka kuma clean for Gambia no le mbemo be danila wala lillahi alay. This has nothing to do with politics. Be wherever you want to be. Nima UDP support, that's fine. But respect the man. Respect our founding fathers. Respect our leaders that went through hell. Look at Gambia liberate. But at the end of the day, mena promote yang ite man ka kulo fay wulin ndungoy wulin no be ngango na ba jo fodi ndila wato wat. Because ni wuli ndingo ma Kenya long ite manka kulo fa ite Kenya long ni wuli ndingo ma foku molong ite manka opportunity da play dem ite Kenya long ni wuli ndingo ma dasoro ite benyanta dasoro na dasoro ndi balam fonkal na mol tanke jambani ke ku gumena lamin jabe munen nomala Mustafa Dawo man la fi menna lamin dawo be mine jela min dunia pa modu men menje lamin jabe mine sotola Mustafa Dawo te man la fi menna. So it's okay for them to have dinner with Bakari Baji in a restaurant and that bill will be sent to President Barrow. President Barrow will pay the bill, but somai nasiya ala kulambali ya kumolwa. Amanna malu amansila anaina afanke danka dingoti akafumole ko my father is a die-hard UDP supporter. So itela father ka patio men support. Ela father maybe patio fangolota nyalale. Ela father maybe a father patio ele. Ikana patio mola doya shoota tili. Ikana patio mola attack shoota tili. Ikana wala alfalta e koke. It be little. Na pata tili killing tili fly and I apologize. For them to be sitting in their comfort zone to be predicting that UDP will lose or UDP will win, Barrow will lose. Who cares about that? For it alat. But it men ka sabu moke doya. Wale ka opportunity di mola doya ite me fan jawoti. Badi Gambia nkolu. And video jibe make him function Jojo one more time.
Now, I'd like you to elaborate more on this
mo be lañu video je ntale ya fo ba UDP ko le ya fo ba APRC la fo ba wala APRC ko le ya fo ba fo GDC le ya fo ba fo GDC ko le ya fo ba fo ben ba fo kam politician le men ya lon ko ali recognition any political party le do ba men fo be do ko la na leptanol to men ya lon ko fo le bita kan through it le ba fo kam nga kuma kawol men fo jam badi ngambien ko ni non seulement mo la repeat jamba lota jadan kali ko Gambia the only country in this dunia mi alon ko ikata jara rola leptano to ideni la gulo fo la kita ni la gulo fo mante te jara la no Gambia the only lepta banko in this dunia mi alon ko ikata leptano to ifo le bele boro sana non te jara la dunia tata doyata awarata Gambia da malam banko in dunia mi alon ko kuranto na tara jara rola na fanga mala boro samba amala bandejo samba amala gulo fo samba ita jara la lota jere na fale ko Gambia da malem banko di mealon ko dunia banko dungul nyanta ka border cross pour le te jara nyimam findi la banko kay te jara no Gambia de only banko di dunia mealon ko bi ni manta go fon milke na molta jara la ni mashra danol ke na molta jara la kunun I received a voice note from an unknown number, Gambian number. Mama lilo, asakona nalo na fana, bala number mantra safe na funo kon. Ibe dadu no kekan sunkutin dingola. A very young, beautiful girl. Mi alon ko yanta tala jara la overseas le. Koli kaira. Bala yoti mol ben kam to ko lamin jay na boñol, musu kumba na boñol. Ni do mo ko foy kono fata lu ngomene ina lo Facebook ko ko mo le preach e ko kana jami fa flamul le ba flamul men yalla ko wolle dunya lo telte already wolle tel sabam already wolle menje tel moje so tatile ba flamul le ko ntelebe nyo keleka ntelebe nyo keleka ntelebe nyo nyomaka ntelte nyo fasala ntelte nyo selendila nyindol le nyo muta nyindol fele wol nya wol be nyo promote ka nyindol fele be nyo fasaka ama fanyini ka nyum question la men ka ñoo fasa dalil jumalaka men be ñoo muta kay ka ñoo muta dalil jumalaka men ñoo protect ka ñoo protect dalil jumalaka atara na kabina fo mole wala mu sur walle ñoo muta wala banjunu mafia groupe wala ñoo muta wala be ñoo promote ka wala be ñoo muta ka mu ne kan corruption ye ñoo muta mu ne kan suñaro ye ñoo muta mu ne kan komata e be ñoo fasa ka ñoo kan suñaro mafia ya at the detriment of the Banjulians and masses. Banjulian di yami alon ko promote ika fam titer wala. Banjul di yami alon ko ika nganya wala. O Banjul wala in the worst capital in the whole world. The most underdeveloped capital in the whole world. Capital me alon ko ni tara ye kamel be village jolo ko. Bala ko tele men ka nyokele mu ne kam foreya. Nka nyokele mu ne kan tonya. Nka nyokele mu ne kan waso. Nkabula nyono maka munela wala tonya. Having this at the back of our mind ko ibam kontibula na kaburol kono. So sa wora ka fo men ka nyomuta dimal nyaayanta bola wol fe ni mum Gambia din kendo di mum forodi ye mirara rakira dimal nyaayanta bola fe mo nyama nyana bola fe Cheikh Omar Faye na la mafia groupe dimal nyaayanta bola wol fe Maburi Ndiaye na la mafia groupe dimal nyaayanta bola wol fe Ousmane Sow na la mafia groupe dimal nyaayanta bola wol fe Alaji Cissé na la mafia groupe banku din kende jimal nyanyanta bola wol fe James Gomez at the Minister of Fishery kulunje la kamuta Gambia bribery case jele betama kam Minister of Fishery jimal nyanyanta bola wol fe ate nyaka bo mo si fale fe. So this is telling us who she is, the type of person she is, what she believes in and what's her mentality. Futo erek mutak Futoy mutak mo si fale malamadi. Somebody ngam men ko alila moy ni video la albe ajele.
Just sit behind just to be part of the general members. So talking about this shortage of materials, this is something that has been ongoing since we joined the health system. It's something that has become normal in the health system. the government doesn't really care. Ministry of Health does not care. Hospital administrations or hospital management who we think will work with us, they don't really care. I'll take an example for myself. I have some of my colleagues here. I work in the ICU and the accident emergency unit. You come to work, you have one piece of glove that you will use to give medication for the whole ward. You can have a patient of a ward of 15 patients or 20. You will use one glove to give medication. When you come to syringes, I was on night duties. We will go to the duty room. They will count how many patients do you have in your ward. For example, if you have 10 patients, they will give you 10 syringes, needle and string. I will use one needle and string for your 10 p.m. medication. I will keep it for the 12 a.m. medication and keep it again for the 6 a.m. medication for one patient. I will put you at risk, put the other patients at risk, and put myself at risk. Sometimes we work without gloves. I have cleaned a patient who messed up without gloves. My colleague is there, Sarah. And what we got at the end of the month was they deducted $1,000 from our salaries because we could not have gloves to clean that patient. This is not just about saying one of the things that is happening. Mere oxygen, patients cannot have it. The energy you use running around the hospital to get resources is far more than the energy you put in taking care of the patient. That is what is happening all over the country. And when it comes to health equity in the Gambia, it's zero. Not everybody is equal when it comes to healthcare service in the Gambia. I've seen a couple of times, we have patients, they will bring them into the ICU when they are not supposed to be there. The less privileged are dying somewhere when they need the service. But because you are from a high income or whatever class they categorize you, or you are from a VIP, either a minister also, they bring you there, or you will need a resource that is not available in the hospital currently, but it is in the store. Because you are a nobody, you are poor, you have no connection with anybody at the government level. Nobody will come from their house to bring out that resources that you need. We are all human beings. But if somebody from the ministry of government, whatever sector, or you are part of the government facilities, heads or whatever, as long as you are considered as VIP, somebody will come out from their home, whether it's 3 a.m. or 4 a.m., to bring out whatever resources you need and give it to you. But the lay person, who is a less privileged person, will not have that opportunity. So we lack gloves in the hospital. Medications are never available. Hospital beds are never available. So it's normal to go to a hospital in the Gambia without hospital bed seats. But whenever somebody is coming from the ministry or the president is coming around, our so-called leaders will make sure even A&E, the beds will have bed seats, which I feel is cheap. That is not supposed to be done. You know? So I would just...
Is she not a Gambian? Fanyimanga Gambian or tiba? So am I the one saying this? Ntele nyimfo bante sana Jarju because ntemu UDP supporter tiba. Fale GMC supporter jabe nyimfo kamba. Fale GDC supporter jabe nyimfo kamba. But the next thing they will say is that she is a UDPian. Wallahi billahi talai. They have already labeled her as a UDPian. Say yakuma sel ka command ko UDP la jo ko do la play diam. In fact, they will go after her. They will go after her. Okay, naba nyama bi Fatu Network ni video lenta tarlaje dunia nya beaje. As a responsible journalist, a responsible media outlet for that matter, ni video nyanta tarla Gambia la media houses bela pejol to be. Look at the corrupt practices of this government exposed. By takele Fatu Network will be busy to have lawyer Dabo for an interview, to be asking the same question over and over. Yemen Yininka 5 years ago. Fatou Toure of Ker Fatou will be busy inviting lawyer Ousainou Darboe, wala Mama Kandeh, wala Halifa Sallah, asking them about the same question over and over that they have asked or they've been asking for the past 5 years. Paradise FM, the same thing. Star FM, the same thing. Oh, QTV is showing us the development that is taking place in URR. QTV is showing Gambians, barobe sinol men do kukam, wala barobe airport men do kukam, wala barobe international conference center men local. You will never see this video in any media houses la pejoto. They will not. Oh, because they will end up losing the COVID-19 fund, or they will end up losing sponsorship, or they will end up losing their viewership. Or because they will contact Tough Construction, because Tough Construction is sponsoring most of them. They will lose their sponsorship from Tough Construction. Or the government of the day will contact our business entities in the country. Pour ka feko alini journalist kali la sponsorship ni stop. So na journalist will be sirali ngola. Ker Fatou mo la feka lose sponsorship la. Fatou network mo la feka lose sponsorship la. Paradise FM, Star FM, King FM non. Iman la feka lose sponsorship la. This video should be everywhere in the world. But you will never see this video on NPP supporters on the page. In fact, the only thing they will be able to defend themselves when you show them this video, wala mu hale bi UDP an la, jigen bi UDP an la, wala guy UDP nyoko yoni. Now the NPP ke challenge for a debate on this. On this, ebe mene frale, ni muso mu UDP nko leti. Ba ni muso ka ben for them follow man so Gambia ba. Sana Jarju ni follow before. Ke kendo ni follow before. Fole jawle ni se follow num before. Modol ya follow num before. So sa ni musu no men foten abe dunia banku jumaloto ning ala tala manso tema. Musu kumba ning ala tala manso tema. Lamin Jai ning ala tala manso tema. Nyimbe bakeri banku jumaloto. A nurse or a doctor mentara do kola at the main referral hospital, the biggest hospital, the most equipped hospital in a country. Eka glove cleaner diala glove me alanko bilin somanda fatina bijila aka ala personal bed treat glove cleaner la benden killing. Ako it's normal in the Gambia yeta leptano to yela laranka laran me alanko bed sheet tala laran me alanko matla tala wala matla fano tala bala ko nyim president kana leptano visit wala ko ministre kana leptano visit ibe laran be ajata fa laran matla orada. So sa mbadi Gambian kolu momo yalan ko to ko Gambia yewle ko Gambia yenta develop lale our so called journalists men yalan ko Gambia should be like Senegal. Inyene fanyini ka nyina la ko bilin 2017 kanani sawo mba ko 2021 ko do men dunta Gambia ale. Oh, Lamin Jabe Mintole. When every single day Lamin Jabe is seeing that ko President Barona le NPP eka pick up all the sansuta tili. Ebe kono di kam politician la pule join a political party also. They can go as far as giving more than $5 million to one individual to join NPP. They can go as far as going after one executive member from UDP or one executive member from GGC, kojo $5 million play join NPP, yoke headline odi. Bana leptanol. Somebody in Gambian kosa alal fajini ka question kirina jansai. Ye jawa ya foi fanjara wala mnyituko. Ete me alako bulo me kobe. Ibita jara na leptanol to. Anitita no Senegal. Nita rebe jina tara leptanol to de. Ye glofo menta ye mo jara me alon ko ibola babala o glof kilo e boltal yete jara ye glofo menta ye mo jara me alon ko COVID-19 ne bala o glof kilo e be defana jara la wala ete be bita leptano to Banjul wala Gambia tonkon ando titano Dakar e señul lonko glof kilo me alon ko ye wala ta ye mo jara me soto wala glof kilo e be defana tala ye jara la ete mbadi Gambia ko be siri Gambia bi iko ntel mo jawole iko barole betara ni lefta barole kanye ko denge e senyi lonko ni tara banyu leptano ye glofo menta kamo jara me alon ko kansala babala e bo glof kilimo tal yete fanan jara la ita kuno laji eda badi Gambia ko ite me alon ko ite ko barole yenta kanyela isenyu lonko ebe pengu kilungo mentale ebe mo pengu la melko ibola la bala wala els le bala wala sasa do la bala ibe pengu kilungo tale yete fanan pengu wala because ite ko barol yente kanyal because baro do jin ke about ite gambeno le jati kendia ani le nyatota baro kiata munel wala be election wi na yo nyame nabi 92 mina men fulala jambi baro pataka 100 million dollars di mola pour webo UDP aynata ya Allah ta'ala salam alman la salam baro payata ka dalasi million keme di mo kun kilimola pour waynata la patiota aka jattala no nango wani soda badila la mba mani tofala ja jumala moti ana mani mu menti wallahi billahi tallahi baro payata ka 100 million dollars di mo kun kilimola pour wayna NPP pour fa ko do babule bam fata bul bam fa so nya bala fa so nya la bala ka pratala dan ko do ya ko di UDP la ko do dam ma fa man ka ko ti dande ibo mari mordo ku kan suta tele iba mordo ku kan suta tele mo fule be gambe bi mo kuma bal min yalla ko UDP dingol le muyti bi e wulu falni wulu bal be mu UDP dingolti e ko lo ya usiro da bole muy fati politiko kono iko aji yam sekala muy bamati politiko kono iko aji yamundo yabolo mi la anti di politiko kono bi barobe ol moria do ko kana sutatri pour se kodino UDP la wala sabu ngo ani ku ya wala bake amanna ke moti fo men yalon ko molle kelo ke wala pour ka ke biamu menti Mbadi Gambian call. Alna lamunyi audio fanana one more time.
Who was suspected of drug trafficking using a pickup truck belonging to the United Democratic Party has spoken to Africa after he was sentenced for evading police checkpoint. Yusuf Jabang escaped a jail term after paying a fine up to $7,000 for driving without a license and evading police checks and causing a damage on police patrol vehicle. Umar Ahmad Toure has more of that in this report.
The man identified as an auto electrician says he had been given the yellow pickup vehicle to diagnose and fix its electrical system. Yusuf Jambang, who was at the time of his arrest driving towards Turntable, explained his motive in evading the police checkpoint.
The police hit my car. They hit it from the front and their car got damaged. So again, I backstand to go. They hit me from the back. Luckily, no damage was done to my car, but their car got damaged. So I escaped again and drove away as I got panicked because of the manner in which they were pursuing me. My car got stopped at a point where they found me and conducted a search on me, but did not find marijuana or anything harmful. They asked why I drove away since they did not find marijuana with me. I told them I was not having a license and that was why I diverted to the other way.
According to his narration, the police conducted an initial search on him where he was apprehended, but nothing of illegal substance was found on him. It was, however, at the Munim police station when he was called out of the cells for the second search to be conducted.
They also asked me why I drove away when we reached at the station. You have neither marijuana nor anything harmful. I was put in the cells when we reached, while some arrived later with the vehicle I was driving. So when they arrived, they brought me out and told me, we are going to conduct a second search on the vehicle. So after conducting their search, they opened the car and brought out remnants of marijuana and asked me about it. I told them it does not belong to me. It belongs to you because I did not put it there. You put it there. I told them you searched me and the vehicle and did not find anything with me. You took me to the station in your car and you brought my car, so I did not accept that.
He was found guilty by the Bruce Lee Magistrate Courts on charges relating to driving without license, fleeing police checkpoint, and damaging a police patrol vehicle, for which he paid a fine of $7,500. The issue of drugs was never mentioned in courts, and the vehicle allegedly used for the crime is reportedly given back to the mechanical garage.
Yeah. Careless driving and
At the court, the marijuana issue has not been mentioned yet. The case against me was for careless driving, the damage to the police vehicle, and failure to stop for police search. They dealt with it, and it is over now, and I have been charged for $7,500.
Hassan Kami is a brother to Yusufa who attended the court proceedings.
So with all, he was convicted for the 3 charges. That is, the careless driving, if I could understand, he was charged for careless driving. He was fined for $1,500. In default, he would have been in the prisons for 4 months. And failing to stop for officers on their duty, he was charged for $3,000. In default, he would have been in mile 2 for 3 months. And on license driving, he was charged for $500. In default, he would serve 2 months imprisonment. And compensation of the damaged vehicle, which he was charged for $2,500. In default, he would serve 4 months in the prison, which totally amounts to $7,500. So this was paid by us. That was the following day.
On the aspects of drug allegation, Mr. Jambai is currently reporting to the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency unit under the Bundum Police Station. He, however, maintains his innocence in anything having to do with the marijuana herbs as alleged. For iAfrica TV, this is Omar Ahmadu Toure reporting.
Somebody will jumale benye report odi kang iAfrica TV, an independent media house. In fact, nimbe shuti yandi la party wala mbe shuti yandi la NPP lela. iAfrica. Nimbe shuti yandi la mbe shuti yandi la NPP la. Itelela journalist benye report keka. Ke wude atadiyam la korengede ke wude musmama. Wada diyam la korengede aba jo sorona tek. Ale hakitu. Jaman si kujabi ñol wala diyam la korengede. Kaw yero ñol te diyam la korengede. Kek sane ñol wala diyam la korengede. In fact, membo kunda wayo kuma sile. Mr. Kidnapper. Wada diyam la korengede. So how many of the media houses are rebroadcasting this story again when they already have the headlines of a UDP vehicle has been caught with marijuana or drugs? Now this is not going to be an headline. This is not going to be an headline, never. And we are asking on Panderi, Toure. I will try to reach out to Panderi, Toure. Let him call another UDP executive member again. The outcome of this court case, they will never do so. Because this will not give them the money or the viewership that they want. Lamin Jayo Fatu Network, Alafaye, Alaji Jawara Kumani nan Kodenge, Loabadi le Bud Dibito, I nala Kumol Senkan Kodenge, I mean for no. Because Alaji Jawara, I owe drug Kuonin Tonya Andile, I tie Kuonin Tonya Andile. Alafa Alaji Jawara Nalo Kotenke, Afo Court Yokobe Wuliala, the judgment was not fair. Mbadi Ngambian Koru. With fairness, alal fanyinika mina sabu nyinkitio tariyata tem. Atala labanta nyara, atala follow kuntuta abanta nyama. Case bejele men grauta nyinti wal man kuntu. Case wal bejele men nyanta kuntu wal man kuntu. Why this one? Because this one involves the mighty UDP. Alala beta no nado kono Ibrahima de balbe ni moto kono no. Nado kono Morisa balbe ni moto kono no. Embadi Gambian call nata kono karafason kalbe ni moto kono no. Nata no Suleiman Sawal be ni moto kono no. Wala Falan Sonko fangal be ni moto kono no. But inshallah, they will never see the downfall of the United Democratic Party or any member of the United Democratic Party. For the fake ones, all that many alanga manka UDP di ben kono nyama. Bale mene mu UDP di ngoti ya Gambia kanule wala sabi na UDP. Ya UDP le kanu pul Gambia le nyato taka. They will never see the downfall of any individual. In fact, you can wish for those UDP nol e wo mo ne ko kan. Ibebe tasu la killing. Ngo kek sane la kala do ko nu njang. Se kek sane of doy. Suta tili. sutatili abelo ya usino dabo noma taxpayer le kodo le bala aman tax jo is a tax evader sutatili ya fa telefon munum 419 anu ataka muneka num banal le kodo sasa to le kodo kuranto le kodo e kamenki ate keksana atako lo domo atako lo sunya aka dimba balundi wala akol dia bama na fama la pulie duway at the end of the day mineketa ala ma wanyal tele bula ba wes keksane sa fa be malba ya menade ay nyaka jom manya. This is why they will never like UDP. They will never like UDPians. They will never appreciate UDPians. And they will never appreciate the leadership of the United Democratic Party in Menkenu during the struggle. Never. Or if you post a picture of lawyer Usainu Dabo, they will never comment on that picture. But post a picture of President Barrow, wala the first lady, wala Sajo Mbalo, they will be there commenting. And their wives and siblings will also be there commenting. Ura total Gambia dinkendo le bulu. Ali la fal fanano, ali la fala, ali fam fasa, ali la fasa. Ala haketu na understand noko, sunte wato sitale, karol dola. So at this moment, sawo kundankol ni nying, sanyang kundankol ni nying, ture kundankol ni sise kundankol, for later domoro la follow. But that's fine. We will continue with the show. Niye domoro ba murna nan kodake fada intelbe so nyimbana. It's 11:30 a.m. here in Seattle, Washington. Meaning is 7:30 p.m. in the Gambia, 8:30 p.m. in the UK, and 9:30 p.m. in Europe. Somebody in Gambia Nkolu. Right now, minela banda feeding la. All this report. But Ahmed Jito ko italta sungol bayla. Ako yemo muta corruption le te bayla. Yemo muta tilimba yala baro masa kunda te bayla. Because niye mbay ila dimbate baro la ko denge. Ila dimbate NPP la ko denge. So Ahmed Jito lota gambenol nyati lo albenen. Ay gambenol jiba abulatalla. Atanda la ko NPP ni president baro idata banku do koto banko la nyaato tay data woto bali lefta mun la wala mi tabe election o winno nyama wala kasi kote ka katara sunyaro ni tilimba yala. Ahmed Jito lota nyati ngati gambenol la abulatal da abulatal kasida a doya alnen ako na diate me sunyaro ke president baro te bayla na diate me nyapin kan ke president baro te bayla na diate me ya bi president baro te bayla do ni president baro sungo membay wo sungo la dimbaya fa na president baro like la ko dengue so nin carte fo site ite carte fa NPB so atle gambenol beje atle ko atle ba fayoti mo yando la jall kal fam masla yani ani badi ya fasa woka atle badi Gambian ko fal malon ko le current minister of finance Maburi Njai ya charge la with economic crimes an ka bi amanta o kitiola president baro sun ko to kilmo ta ake minister of finance di minister of finance wala na flow bunda ko do ko dunda men wala ma kay ko ta ya do mako keraw tiyo ta ya do mako keraw ko manna kayande me alonko was part of the NIA. Gambia ni dena mero alo minam NIA. Mene mole mol mute ke yemandi ke bute kamola mol mo kenda fa kamola mol mo kenda bare. Mene gammenol ka fayoti gammenol do ka bayoti mene asaba gammenol tare exile. One of them Usman Sow aw mo kilota kolega ka ko taw the same bundato yamara jema kotenke yemen kenu yaaje me jamano yake nya kotenke bal fem bukante dimide wala men yalon ko ye wala kondem num bi wala nate ni mo kilol be do ko la o mo kilol le kana kolenke katel gambenul wali e ka fale ko al president baro fasa al president baro sembentia all in the name of what badi yani kafunyo ya jimalo mo multi maymuna sise da bona abonyol wole singolo abunda do na me close ala fo ali wulu nyal foye maymuna balle na bonyol ayden dur na bonyol mama kadi bajo na bonyol maymuna balle na bonyol wolota bunda de ko kadi yam meye ni me close no imani wulu nyal foye fa bushani na bonyol du shanu na bonyol be sidin jay kata satoto gamobe ke kan damen ala ko be kacha kan damen alqur'ano jita damen aka fa alna duwa ga pour UDP masa kunda kanasi atal gambe kilmo ni sidin jaka ben sato ko naka blo diala alka kulli suta kana ka sije alka samu suta kana sije na dala si wuli klini men ali al blo la nyokal kalna duwaye ala be yam falale ala ta nemalal ma but inshallah gambe di njawol loya usino dabo kelalal loya usino dabo doyalal bebe ta sotla one by one. It's just a matter of time when and how ala malewolo mbadi gambe kol President Barrow will never establish an anti-corruption commission. President Barrow will never establish a commission on land reforms. Ani. Sungo ba fon konti bola no nyaadi de. Because President Barrow bi atele musungo la chiefti. Land grabbers also. Men be mo la kenye kenso sunyan kambi keke tad atele mo la nyaton koti. So there will never be a land commission. There will never be a reform on the land issues in the Gambia. Ani. On the President Barrow's watch, there will never be an anti-corruption commission. Ani. Sungo ba fam konti bola no nyaadi de. President Barrow men sunya ala sioni sentiment moma sunya Gambia gono. Ay nyapin taw men ke wandi fengol kan ko dalin kenye kensol la men man ka tad mom maki Gambia banko kono. Mbadi Gambia kolu nal wulta yal tewosidi mbadi Gambia kolu nal wulta yal fankanu al wulta al lafta ale nemalma al tason fam President Barrow toy tara ballot box bala saka safu ko nyanta ka katto fay mbadi Gambia kolu sidi njay ko nyaali lo adabo ni UDP monsong ni draft constitution ta député bora ako because UDP man hani 50+1 la wala mo yenta kate keso na konti da fa banda yenta tallulo soto la wala men siata woti ke mo keme ni wonte mbita second round la ako UDP silata wala bari say fa sidi njay nyinata nyinela ko bi lo adabo be sonna nyin draft constitution la bil lo adabo ya kam fay député ma ko ali ni draft constitution ni approve bil UDP député lota député bungoto ya draft constitution ni ta ya vote into yes oto fo tamo NPP silata munela MPP fana silata no munela the single majority NPP silata the single majority la o tamo jumala silata no by Jumalem Sidi Njadi, Bimba Flora Jumalem Sidi Njadi, Nintara to the B52. By the Gambian called the recent revelations in the 2020 audit report that was recently released, Albania Yajele. The office of the president requested for the payment of over $1 million to Petrogas for fuel excesses for the president's Meet the People store. President Barrow officer ay nyinin kala ko kodola mialon katata kanya dalesi million killing ka di petro station le ka fo me petro gas pour be essential men soto le pour le motor mialon ko ba e bolo use kanu bilibita Meet the People store say na ko Meet the People to kata dem banku dingole essential sa dama jante banku dingole cost la $1 million la o Meet the People store le ana fale Meet the People to mialon ko banku dingole pro ma solve I kumbota mene ma solve ilafta mene ma dila memila wosi dati ma sopoto balo nyaonye etena dalasi million kilinta wol buli ko moto la gaso wala say nato ko dalasi million kilin ye wala spend on petrol gaso dam madama be ben kala moto kono mbadi ngambe ko lal fanyininka ye jelle spend do moro kunto ye jelle spend jio kunto ye jelle spend hotel ni loji sol ye men use anu kudol nin kudol nin dalasi million kilina spenta gaso kunto gaso mi ko dam malo ko dam moto kono mbadi ngambe ko fale la fal fana dani ala be la fala no de fale la finu al fanna dani ala be nemal alma mbadi ngambe ko President Barrow officer me alonko $600 million plus yawol dila from the budget dalasi million kema woro dalasi million kema woro yawol di president barola official from the budget mi ala ko be famar la no wolla karta nim fulo kono wo kola president barola official mobe je ka fami ko Mamadou Ndiaye ani rohiya jengey wol nata ñinin kala ko kodole menta na kanya wuli keme wul tan saba dalasi keme fula dalasi tan sey 130,280 dalasi each momo wala ñinin ka dalasi wuli keme wul tan sey keme fula tan sey momo wala ñinin ka pour kata programme organize ika programme yoko IRO andi kodo ñini ka programme men na kwoto men yo programme organize wala programme be sponsor akamte binte sana jaaju nkon kana gamo lo organize wo gamo nkonyi Mamadou Ndiaye naje ani rohiya jengey pule na woje bala rohiya jengey ani Mamadou Ndiaye iko dani kana wodo masa kunda yanda padie modi le padie moment tata kanya wuli keme wul tan saba keme fula tan sey an watan teme na gamo organize tele fongo be jo fa pera na fongo be di la fa pera ani tele fongo nyanta na la je nako do di la aw kola ina ko do jini ka masa kundabul mi alan ko is a fake o manya kanya de $35 million thief the $35 million thief ala haketu the $35 million thief jumala moti Gambia mo ni ko $35 million thief mais $35 million sunya Gambia jumala moti ali makoy million tan seba million lula wala sunya an ka biabe bitiri nga kam first lady president baro fanga la muso atala officio atala do kulal men bala officio kono 227,990 ye wala nyini ka for the same programme wuli keme fula wuli muani wora wula keme kononto tan kononto wuli keme fula wuli muani wora wula keme kononto tan kononto te wala nyini ka for the same IRO programme ko kata mento Allahu akbar che badi ngambe ngolo the Minister of Health will go issue 51,070 will tell Lula ninkling pull alawansul mi alonko isulata wala pull kata overseas medical treatment ngonga mem fali yajele itel nyato ngolo itele opportunity to pull kata jara ani ni bita jara do fanne kam paddi mo nyinin kala itele opportunity so puli dingol ni la musole ta jara do tubaburu e dingol ni musunyo le ta wulu wala tubaburu ani ni bita fanne kejo paddi mo la be do fuaro be Gambia ni ta manta Senegal no fonna goal fund mi create Gambia dingol men yalon ko i bota Gambia tara jara do toki ye nyaka si wala toki fo woni dingo bantaje Gambia men tara jaro India ye nyaka su wala fa Gambia dingo bantaje Gambia men tara jaro South Africa ye nyaka su wala fa Gambia dingo bantaje bay te bita jaro men nade jaro kola masa kunda ya obejo fa peda ina ta paddi mo fana nyininka paddi mo men tara kanya dalasi wul talula ninkiri anin ta woro wala na leptano to gulo fikili naka tara je docteur ko me yuso tilo mumo bendan kil naka docteur bula mo be penkula menna boronte wonte wol buka soto wol buka je bandejol buka je kartongo ko landi mol singol bala mbadi Gambia ko bi même mbadi ko be tubabu wala ke jarano Gambia même mbadi ko be bantala banko kan wala ke jarano Gambia be tama mam mbadi solo tubabu ite mam bulo me ko ben ite te jarala Gambia ni kuuro ngala te ka alman tankala kuuro njawala bala tuloba mo ka wato wat president moto kutol sang president fala kanalo akafo ntel mafo afan ko aka siso kosi akabe t-shirt million killing print la abe moto nangamo sanna bale ni data sama la karola e ka ko di sama la pulia farola sam falol ni shuol e ko dalasi million killing e dalasi million sabani mi fen yewle spend pul ka falol ni shuol sam ka di sama la bet billion sol spend pul ka motor sam ko di NPP la so sana jaju na bonol men ka diamu wala mun diamu laldi ba feñol ale president baro jila tata Sierra Leone president baro mansila abal jato fama afil ako koni tinya obanta Gambia odo mbadi Gambia ko president baro be Gambia dole nyaton kaya ka memben kan tele Gambia tiba mebe West Africa membe Senegal balaba for there's another Gambian tel memben lomba lim makoy ndesana jaaji boda Gambia men do be West Africa le Senegal bala president baro ko ako koni tinya banta Gambia le president baro len tembaloti ngale president baro ka hadani nyame atel badi Gambia ngol ale president baro jakallo akal hadani aka fale ko nemmenke marte mba kala ko tenge president baro kallo aka fale ko ni tinya obanta Gambia wodi same video ta le mo yembe diamo ka ako mandin ko lebe suñaro la Gambia Allahu akbar ni man ni ka dingolo fonum it will go viral ko mandin ko tribalist ni UDP ko lo fonum it will go viral ko UDP mandin ka patriotic wala UDP mu tribal patriotic aliyamo le ko be diamo kan duma ako mandin ko do be suñaro la Gambia maburu jabu sungol mandin ko di woto Ousmane Sow mo mandin ko di woto ba mandin ko di woto ora de president baro fa mandin ko first lady Fatoumata Babaro mandin ko di woto second lady Sadio Mbalo mo mandin ko di woto kadi bi su mantambi wala Gambia bi su mantambi wala Gambia bi alma alay be jongani yola mbadi Gambia ngolu the Gambia Ports Authority wole nyinin karo ko kodola men tata kanya 1.8 million dollars la dalasi million killing woli keme sey equated wole spend on the Senegambia bridge ferio la karola ferio men yalongo wol man sang nyameje bawo Gambia Ports Authority kilingol wala nata dalasi million saba nin talata ya konti ya di president wala ikaita police station lo manka mankunda fodaji ko le fali Gambia fodaji ko le fali ninko alay nemanoma fodaji ko le fali mbadi ngolu time bita kane dani bita to de B92 mba try la kamo soto jang mi alon ko wolay nyanta ka diamu kula mi alon ko it is very important nyim fondin ke ka fay Mr. Lamine Kante mum police official ti nu Gambia. He was a member of the PIU unit, police intervention unit for that matter. He proudly wear the uniform. Look at Gambia dingol protect. Now uniform do abuka koma fele aka menjo dro wala Gambia dingol tanko akoda malaji. And you put on the line on several occasions regardless of even political party loto. Bande sang as banku dunga ay soto kala kano tani political party la lafta menna ay ray soto kala kano tani political nyaton ko lafta menna wa dalilo dam maka the former Inspector General of Police menkata Mamoudou Jobti are dismissed from the Gambia Police Force. Are dismissed dalu jumal kam a letter of Ferajang. I went through the letter. I read the letter on Yimbala wala mindiko ala involvement in politics is not giving a good name to the Gambia Police Force. The letter of Anyajibe, the way it is locally written, Ibal know to Gambia, we have a long way to go. Later on, if I have a pen or la pen or blue pen. Ni Lamine Kante, Gambia no be alone. Nimbe malon abadu ngoli alone. Ay kafu nyolo sotole. Jimale fintila Gambia ko ni Lamine Kante. Inyina jila audio ki men tata UDP group lo kono wala tata political group lo kono. Jimale ni Lamine Kante ji alota political platform oto a diamuta politiko mitinoto jimani ni lamini kinteje lamini kanteje uniform bala o uniform tala abe participer kam politiko bandan ko dron ya sute ko UDP sympathizer madi ala kano loya useno daboy ko ibe da hala police force la so sign ni lamini kante is asking for justice mbadi ngamben ko mba fasala toñal kamba fambe nyaka sala toñal laita mbadi ngamben ko nyanda kany lamini kante fasa toñal kamba fo nyanta kala quota ka politicalize now lamini kante is asking for justice ni ate bay ikola political party akola fasa wala political nyadon ko akola fasa wala say ay sabi sise mialongo wala o masibo ko ke gambia ni lokun tambila minane to bayla minate the disciplinary action tal against her. This is why I'm being opportunity tal as a UDPian to command to the leadership of my party under the leadership of His Excellency Loya Ushon Dabo ye bula nyunkono me kanat wo nyama. Justice delay is justice denied. There should be a fair treatment of every individual, especially if you are a civil servant or a public servant, or if you are serving the interest of the government. But on the line from Banjul, na Mr. Kante Fangasorojan on the line. Yes, Mr. Lamin Kante, Inimbara.
Hello, Inimbara Sana, UDP TV and media.
Ebe live at this moment, molbe la moy kanne dolbe jiberola, nela kumoda mandingo fojane, badi nise kumobula ifanga ya fo andum gambelo be la flanyina ka kumonyi moy fanga dala ya fu mo la be lari nyamen minekatanum ani say ebe mun nyinin kaka.
Okay, like Salamim Beje. Bimbi nyinin kakang walam nyinti ko. Gambia mbura min kono manyina dunno kono koteke. Diko lamin kante politiko ke o abe politiko kan. Ayina mang lamin jason kante jelo any political platform kan abe diamu kan. Iko bari ala influence in politics, you want to get him to a patriotic. I go no. Man tell a patriotic. Iko am a police officer. If I am to be neutral, when I won't be political kono. Ya intimidate kan for yala hajo tiyaka.
Alhaga dumbadi ngolu Gambia lemu alkana nyina we still have a long way to go in terms of anything. Poor network of community. Yes, Mr. Yes, I Natale network of Tarano, but continue.
Alright, signing more Gambia Immigration Department. We are going to I audio send to social media a political party about to kanja against alokumul fokema. Me alone, it can even as a problem of someone bankon come. So need to have a caring in the able to go around Baro Masakunda Mandakanato Yasabatindide.
Okay.
In Apple Pulka victim on Kumundi, in National Pulka Bodakoliam Mundo Koliakon Minta Mitawala. Ntela problemo, Mona Mama control political platform can be the Amka. UDP sympathizer on the Kabiri Ajamina time and Hani Campo, all our commanders no score, I'm UDP. Even some junglers no score, I'm UDP, Kensan of Yala, but the Ajamina Kolia Muna Bayard. But on fall campaign you can be and fall Wilton, the Kanoka me and fall Wilton, the Kodo spend me and fall Wilton, and the time spend me and fall Wilton. When Nakata Mumbi Pagi for Marika President or Marika Nakamoti Mialanka, containing Milakino Kambo Lekera. Now I was a Karoli Arambona Masakunda.
So, Mr. Kante, left a member Tandila Jangola Minduko, Yajam Memfang Alonko, Akamol by UDP Pinkayakam, Ibukamol higher UDP Pinkayaka. During what time would be, Moliana Fakadam UDP sympathizer, but with that, it was in an issue sort of. For Momi Alonko, if I Keloke Wole, Ya Fasa, Yellow Life put on the line for him, be well not by because he was UDP Pinkoyan. He left all of Flaja.
Yeah, Salawon because women about you be some mile too, really about you muta. Tolong waru kanifing tolong kumul tokoto baramul mina ko be katela tolong abi tokoto bilimine ke sama mal tu fo do fa be jaban sa afu kan diamo ko la ka ko Melori me kumbo kamba nyaji bonde kam because they all know I'm UDP. Ma fo kan mi la fe kumbo ko ya yellow but these people will go to mile too. That's a boy. Sa na ka punye ko endelo topic ko nyin kesa na yalal. But amanga sana ya he was very serious about it.
He was a police officer at that time.
Hansa the system ko le ay police le mu na class lam to le tren tanyola PIU official madi mo le belori be jil ba usenul bonde kam motola akafo ko kande jibe akafo ko nimi ano ni fe kumbo fo ya yelobo but these people will go to mile too. Hansa be je na ka nyoje etudo. So adamala na fatala because security reform ni alan ko kafo there's no security reform almantan kala bi dem ko Gambia there are a lot of issues because you know nim ko ni jalol nim fankol so we be system ko I think the first thing that Adam for Gambia can like a security reform like but he is not up to that because among Gambian interests among Gambia time also. So in the minute Alanka can you simply name Alanka she should be dismissed from the immigration. Rule for one it should be rule for all. But then nothing will come out of it. I MPP told for MPP na kanya kangal na ko babala but bila UDP to for all of them starting from Adam Barrow to the last man in MPP all of them are going to celebrate it because if you look for Mosi Fan le miliaron ke belola ibi jola ko le UDP nenna sa ko momi yaron ko imajo ko la bara wulde na pour UDP kanya fi so Mosi Fan na ko ka die sans ba mo ko ya promote.
Okay, but Mr. Kante, follow. Jumala Fangoye ordered the police dismissed from the police force and on what grounds? According to your dismissal later.
According to Mahmoud Job, because I was menu from my officer commanding, then I was at state guard.
Okay.
I am commander Akonye IGP want to see you tomorrow. Today definitely I cannot come back become a letter. Akonye I try but I cannot come at this moment because no become a try. So I'm going the following day. Then the following day I went. On the whole, in the period management of the Gambia Police Force are all waiting for me. IGP Mahmoud Job was there. The CC Dembaso was there. Ablai Sanyon, the current IG Inspector General of Police, then he was the Deputy Inspector General of Police. Was there. He was one time a personal assistant to one of the IGP. So I don't think he is the current admin AIG. He was there. IGP and Commander Ako. He received an executive order from the top. Who is that top? If I say top, you should know Metop Dimala. You are involved in party politics. So I should dismiss you, but I'm not going to dismiss you. So what do you think I should do? The ball is in your court. If you receive executive order from your commander in chief, who is Adam Barrow? I'm not talking about Adam, but who is in this country? When the order deleted from the top, apart from the president or the Minister of Interior. Minister of Interior now language from the president. Now go and do whatever you want to do. I have no problem with that. Okay, in fact, what we're going to do, I'm not going to dismiss you, but I'm going to transfer you. Okay, problem the embassy look at transfer to Sibano, which I went down and report to Sibano. Sibano, the report the Jelumin, Angola, Oshia, Bangal, and Manda uniform brand. So I have no uniform. I need to go and uniform. Okay, not past the 7 days. Then the past I received a call IGP from a report to his office. The funniest thing. We are going to expect an Inspector General of Police Babun Labakona Afonye. I can go and write a statement. The reason why you are supporting a political party. Which political party? UDP. I won't like the
I saw it.
Kaito Bala. UDP support. UDP support. I'm not going to do it up to my dead body. Wherever you are getting your powers from the president, I don't care. The president more over you. So you are talking like that. So in the presence of the senior officers, can you repeat this one? Go and call all the senior officers. So I will call IGP. Ablai Sanyo will be that. The same people will not. Mr. Kante, can you repeat your one? Look, I don't care. Your president more over you. I know the only thing two things that you will do. Either you dismiss me or you discharge me from the police. That's what you can do. Yes,
Yes.
And she was a senior police officer.
Yeah.
This current regime for now, computer mati. MPP computer mati. And senior officer mati. They are all politicians and they are all police officers. They are all, some of them are man for NIN mode. This is my political right to support any political party that I want. And in fact, look, the reason why I'm supporting UDP, is the school fees and what I'm better. Man guys, when they no jump and kind of Hasidi and killing Bampunkan, and I'm not going to be part of the Hasidol. So I was going up and down with them. So enough of me now in the code. They want to transfer me to Yamanar. You know Yamanar?
Yeah, Yamanar, yeah.
But because the MPP people were telling them go, alas, some provinces, and a political influence in West Coast is too much. Because all those crooks, millionaire MPP crooks, executive for West Coast jump. With the help of me and others, eliminate. So they also want to revenge. Because you have to go and move you can kill it. For your bundle executive, government. This is what we're going to do. You are talking about the MPP will be anchored from Birkama here, especially West Coast here. So, no, it's not going to be good for me. At the end of the day, number no beneficial in Pencola. So, resign. Resign for the commander, resign. Manna statement of Penco and Commander Sepala. Now, go in charge for disobedience to lawful orders. Inspector Police ordered in the previous statement of Penca and Mandakela. Number two, discreditable conduct, in what a political economy. Not senior command or superiors man. Order Dintela, so which is discriminatory conduct. It means like I'm trying to tarnish the image of the Gambia police force. So what I'm not giving you in the look in the Gambia police force, the conduct even after Monday and any political platform. But the didn't know me alonka turn them at Tambidambulu Corolla. One not away audio bandi against a political party.
So, right now, the dismissal letter in Bemol. First of all, is it okay with you for this dismissal letter to be published in the media houses? Gambia Bayajiko, ye by Lenung, and if only Asafe, Buloma Asafe, and then it's an instruction given to you by the former IGP. Is it okay with you for this letter to be published in the media?
If I can send you another 2 letters, post order, publish me and transfer the post order.
Okay.
I can send you all. They publish hand sign them. We want to reinstate you back to this government, to the police back. I don't want to work with Adam Borough government. I don't want to do anything pertaining to Adam Borough. And I am going to be reinstated back to the police. This 2021, UDP Masakunda Sida, and inshallah UDP Masakunda come December, UDP Masakunda Vasila. So allow police, Moli Alonko, Navin Jason country, buying Risinola, but Sunkurin of me Alonko, Audio Bula, and UDP Kajafika, UDP Menka, Action Mantaji, put more Salon, Sawa Kamala, Adam Borona Masakunda.
Okay. One again, Benjamin Kala, Koma Damandi, what I mean to go. Billy, the IGP be order la koi, the order is from the top. Yaninka we top akweko, Ninko top before Yantalo na top Jamal. So it is top memuta, Walekata, Adamabaroti, because he's the commander in chief. So say Adamabaro 2 ako why now ko is from the top white about Adamabarolem. I don't he's the one who Memko na it ain't Alana Nako Jamalem top. And it'll mirror for Mendila and Nibako top His Excellency the President.
Because what's happened is from the president. Because I can executive order. So I don't do executive order and that means the Neo is from the president. From the president to the interior minister. But this time around, interior minister from now among President now we are to the state guard commander will be there in a briefing.
President will brief about this. So the only thing that they do is only IGP the police. Because they feel committed house and they threat to them. They man ke threat. Yalam min fan problem for the Sana. Kabin the 2018 Congress. Kabin Jamon Yinkelo Benkam because Lamin Cham me alam ko malam for president or personal assistant or malam for Mariba.
A political advisor to the president.
Lamin Cham came with Aning Alamo in from state guard. Three of them they are out with pistols in the Congress. Now controversial Congress me go hotel. Adam Borona UDP the party of hijack. You don't simple and killer. They came and meet me on the gate. Me discover Belanatina police command in another year disarm. Kabirin J Langala and Konduman Cairo State House.
Okay.
I didn't personal rifle in Kambembulo Kono. They called me a day in a yasin. So Kabirin Jangal and the Kondeka, in the Adam government, I am done with them now.
Okay, now you are talking. Yeah, I think we all remember that incident. It was all over the media called Lamin Cham Natan Njere. And in Kido and in some security officers me fanako Kidol Bebul and then I laid this arm and me allow you. So it went viral more. So that was you who stopped them from entering.
That was me. Yeah, that was me. I stopped. These people are armed. So we some disarm. We have pistol table. This one of the commissioner. She said now he's the commissioner at KMC, municipal council. Then he was the commissioner at KMC under the police, but saying because of that, they are forced to retire. He was forced to retire.
Okay. What can you share with us during your time as a state guide at State House? Because Nalonoko or Taimo Allah commander or the head of the state guard was Turo Jaune, but Najeloko, you guys been there. I thought through a lot in the hands of the Senegalese soldiers. Many aloko they are serving under ECOWAS or ECOMOG. So nalonoko what time o lami cham na bonyol many aloko be wolle asabo yeta bondi a letter of state of Sanafado at a bucket.
Like I wouldn't go into much about the state guard security for security reasons.
For security reasons. Yeah, that's respectable. That's more respectable.
And respect of every Gambian. Because state house man can learn Gambian and come away. I don't know if I can do less but state house man can fair today. Banco dina bela yanto le make so state guard way control. But I don't know if I can stay out there. You can fair la you can tulum la mo la fe ini kulu dunna jana yang kuma be dunna jana sila ulembe dunna jana. State house is so important for that. So I don't want to go much into about state guard security business. But when you go to Belunji, the Maracundo, or Major Camara is the one responsible for everything. To the Marabukum, the Camara is the one responsible for everything. You have few people, Camara, 2, 5, tomorrow. One of them Senegalese, one of them that La Cour Bera too, and Motorola, into Komodo, and no one that Komodo, Moro, 2 months grips of land, 2 months council of land. Yeah, so now I Gambino being the Kakatako Karefa UDP Masakunda because UDP Masakunda Sita. Obviously, starting from the state house to the last village, we are on Koka. So but Usama. I don't say Gambia.
Okay, finally, Mr. Kante, say it, what are you asking for? He left Munela, de Marola Carola, Wayete Amira Munin Yanta, when it comes to Itala Bayo, Politico Kono, Nada Muso, so the Kafame Aisa to Cisse, I audio dida, first of all, accusing a political party of Wolbeta Wafola, Waleta Muta Lamuto Kono, Amanda Wadama, Abakala Waterman, a uniform Molabala, Abakela Waterman, Abe service letter, Abakela, and attack him into a public demand. Not I understand because this Aisa was a one-time member of the Green Boys, Green Guys, Jamano. Our opportunity to use, employed to the immigration. And while she was even at immigration, she was hired as a spy to report comrades, many allocated feel like from UDP in college. Or UDP kilo abola ankabi for be an attacking coin fintidi. And yet by the little Mekeko, it UDP sympathizer. So right now, what are you asking for? What kind of help do you need?
Okay, so I actually me for you. I've been in on the Red Cross. Then I was in the Red Cross job.
Okay.
Ala medical exams for brand medical exams for they even wanted to drop hard because another man so will be alango and a problem so but that has to do with hard medical exams. The principle in the medical exam pass the but kafo comes a natural problem so what not not intimidate police system no alter sabon di Allah command so nara wala ka dunya de immigration. Now we measure wala into ko coming explain more wala into ko Nani message is going to the Director General of the Immigration and Minister of Interior. Can make sure police told you also no yamming. But who can go to the Cairo yamming? Yela mon yamundi ye fata UDP or ye fata political party ma. President Ola Mansaya Kanati Nakani use for I go for a political party in the Minga Lanko. They are the government in waiting because Minga Nako. All these opposition political parties are the government in waiting. I don't remember the government who is going out of it. 6 months down man cannot in any This guy should be dismissed from the immigration. He should be dismissed from the Ningaman dismissed any serious government matter. They should go back to records and make sure they are away from the system. Because I mean I have a problem I will carry up. This credible conduct you can't charge me.
Exactly. In fact, I found a video kono I found contradictory ako video nyimba bulle but video nyimbonde na video nyimbonde mol ba jela le ba na jumal martet but at the same time fanyi netal ko bang aka audio men ki aba kika in a public domain wala ta yamra audio kata wala ba shutra la tamira so sa audio na finde abalanta menna anata wala ke
yalo nyimfa amala ate for offenses minte al offenses ala bagal
Exactly.
Because being out once I for tuition because I call the audio kitchen for remote. Alaki by to lie. So I by to lie, and those people can collapse with the rebels to do anything in this country.
Exactly.
So the child for tuition.
Definitely.
Discreditable conduct over here. Giving false information.
Exactly.
Because immigration will appear and police will appear. So ning could happen that you need to audio sender. You need to wait for your command in a PR on behalf of that particular department.
Exactly.
So maybe you are come file among kada marile. I yon jamal with me along the system of you come file with opposition come especially UDP. Because you have no Korean has the army yeke UDP Masakuna Sida, UDP Masakunda, but make sure that Korean has the and you will still go back to the records, but make sure that we get them out and by make sure that information Baluatu and by make sure that you're keeping. That much TRC. The Mabba Jamian, we got their evidence and their evidence is with us. We are don't go down, more push it down to the police. They are actually keeping this. It are mile too. Including the president himself. Because he's the big figure.
Okay, Mr. Kante, left the Kenyan ka fana mena korenga wala muyindi since your dismissal from the police force, in a real experience use iba volunteer ka security provide to the UDP and to the leadership of the party. What motivates you to do this? Why you are doing this free of charge and so on?
Yeah, because what's happening now, UDP party the Mialanko, it's always a Gambia bondino. So Momo Yalanko, UDP party leader, executive guide count. I always catch a fact, a campaign, marry the Hadola, and then for Gambia bondi. Because we are not then doing because Purung Mol them there. Purung Dimola Samo, because Banco Vidaka Yamming, the UDP Masakunda Mana, and Ushenda Mana, president in Bankukan. Definitely, until Dino, only for the Adina Katamin.
Okay.
But Ushenda UDP Masakunda City, obviously. Angel men of the start line, coming to Lani. Time on the phone, the for Mumuro.
Abaragabake, Mr. Kante, once again, you are part of the security team of the United Democratic Party. It's a little security provide can UDP be and in the Nyaton especially during our political rallies. So a few weeks ago or a few days ago, Chocho Shadamenka Aisadu Sisela Kwadi about UDP Moto Mialongo Kwe Tyler Mutakono. Sign Kito Yinfela Kuntuta. Na yoko yemo memuta kono ya charge for driving without a license failing to stop at a police checkpoint and causing a damage to another car. Nothing like tie or drug or tie case has been mentioned in court. What's your take on this? And Yamraba Miro Sibang, Waleman Jackal, how fast Ninkito Kokata Yam and Fabanta Kunduta sign there?
Yalo, tying in Nakuo, because we didn't have party leader Diamuda, Piaro Diamuda. Where calling Abako Hasido Levijamian could didn't want to understand. Hasido on the Molkono, well, they don't want to understand. But remember, you will in the Cook, but tango driver from quickly on newspaper because Africa TV. Ako, ya plana kamali ya cycle and the premier ya cycle maji tara station of the terror cycle maji yaru miselo kono another correct cycle ka ko leta kulu leta no modokon ako immigration belongs to him. So ning answer do ning anin that person me yin didn't bindi therefore Peter yin bindi. Let them ask them, they will be responsible for that particular time because it's only implant alamodokon. Yeah. Tango de Muda Fitalam Yindi, Fitalam Yamuda Muda Yudokola, but I tell them UDP can do the Mudu drive coming. UDP like people like me, they will Mudu drive come. Tell them the men follow one because it's a power of it's an intermediate level of Purkam particular Tony Purkatia. Something else will happen, but imagine I feel you.
I believe that you know, UDP will be in motor Menka Modeta Fango, wala Ibrahim Diba, wala Modi Sabali. Any minor charge for maybe that charge like a Sorona Namira.
Because people like me in them, they for the police station, more killing, or something may happen to young woman can tell Kuba. Because it isn't the corner, you're not party because of Napati, Lakonga, left a Purkana party to them. Purkana Fankan Namoko, me and Kamantani. They will not even try that to me. Moreover, Ibrahim Diba or Fanke or Mosawal.
So, do you think that it makes sense, or do you believe in the story that Komusinoko, if a motor bandika water man, Yemojela Jita, and entire boat or Dunta Dula Doto, it'll not continue Kayamoto to your band. Do you believe in do you think that story makes sense? From your experience part. Yeah.
So sai do borka will speed bent no ma sai ndanga fonga no jindi ndamu do kono fonga giasta janen de speed do aldo mutala ko so obviously abakolo ataka family wonu follow do so this is why they will understand. But this is very simple. Any time the binding can no go fend na mudo kono ne mudo ben sambal ki jul ben soron nale denga anda borle ko inde sonno no la nga fonka mo jin na mari la fay I tell ko amari file no one can understand ko driver machine no la ni file aborta tata but ka fo ko e be nyim bayni ka sai de be nyim bayni ke di nya bo la bu ra mo jindi la sai de mo do fo mo tragidol
exactly abarka bake Mr. Kante, any final words from you?
Yeah, exactly. No final word mbe je wala yindi ko media mo la Gambia will be especially na UDP ko na loi bunya ko na party la samen fo ko ngalwa bunya par mo fana yalan ko ye ko plan ngi ko mi yalan ko amakela ko pour que parti to ko ya o pour que UDP la executive to non di abudun ko ngi bari mi ko ngol lekal ngalwa bunya nga make sure ko nga joppo na moli nga findi nga tan nga na carte ni na carte fay because there is no doubt that 20 means of stop no alason that this 2021 UDP man sakunda sikala fa because me chance le jeka. Everybody is crying in this country. So, all
right. So, thank you so much for your time. Program on you follow. I have a toolbox, Mialonko Mba Kachala Jang, and it is regarding the security of the party, party Dingol, and the leadership of the party, Mialonko Eba Tabika, and being a security officer for the party, Mbelafla program on you follow. And audio I will definitely share those audios with you use in your job, especially when when it's about the protection of our party leader and the militants of our party.
Okay,
Abarakabage.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. Bading olomuna brother Mr. Lamin Kante, Jamaya Tolo, Jamaya Lon Jason Kantela. I tell him the head of the security team as far as the United Democratic Party is concerned. Since his dismissal from the Gambia Police Force, I've been voluntary service kekane and I'll experience for the use car volunteer free of charge for the UDP and for the protection of UDP and the leadership in general. So Ali ala kuma kama moila and later on be mbulu jane mi alonko inshallah immediately after this program the editor will share it on our page. The dismissal letter mi alonko is been signed by the former Inspector General of Police IGP Mamour Job. That role mi alonko ya bay abe safari later nyumbala oral baji lanoko Gambia. We have a long way to go. Fankum. The former Inspector General of Police, the late Mamour Job, me alonko wale nyimbay wo fangala muso is a police officer. Ala Muso was a yai company for APRC, and currently Ala Muso is a yai company for NPP. And then Ala Muso kada multi many alonko fana abenun dokuala the security sector of the Gambia Ports Authority. Under Mamour Job's watch, Ala Muso have made sure that all Mandinka police officers were dismissed from the Gambia Ports Authority. Abodo kote genata Muso transfer to Combo, either at Nimanyina Burusibi police station. Wala jana Kololi. She's just an officer there. But again, the lady was in charge of that station. After menna wala kataraja, malafi menna wala kata. Wamuso fanan terror beje many alongo, they are police officers. What terror fanan ka muso gina influential use, former Inspector General influence use, terror ta ike report. And they get dismissal from the Gambia Police Force, all in the name of what? Mandinko Lemiti, wala UDP sympathizer Lemiti. But in Bebe Keka under whose watch? President Adam Barrow, another personal assistant on Menkam Toko Lamin Champion, do Sano Nyon. And in the multi many alonko, ni Lamin Cantina Bonuli and Yolo Landi on the line, Pulka Nimul, Marco, your plus of Serbia plus meant to be. What is saying? Kabadi ya fasa men for Gambia. Kanyi fanku ya menke. Nimbadi ya fasa mi alko mena rakral tinyaka mena kabro tinyaka en nafa munela. Nafa lebi ndi Gambia. Mena kamfa be President Barrow tata na da wala mindiko. When he was elected as the flag bearer of the United Democratic Party, coalition na tombon wala. Fa kanyeta. Atada na rako lo ya dabo yenta genkela karala. Lo ya dabo yenta UDP hand over atayale. Italian declared the flag bearer at the same time our Secretary General and leader of the party. Alotako, Momo had a challenge for the leadership of the United Democratic Party that is tantamount to a coup d'etat. Amana Dangolade, I Alpha Wulindi, Kaki party leader cap. I found face-to-face meeting with the party leader. I tell you Kumol for Koloyada Boyante Jenkala Karalale. Ate being the flag bearer, find a coalition candidate, ate I feel like he's automatically qualified or he automatically deserves to be the Secretary General and leader of the United Democratic Party. Ya try ka party leader in bribe, ya try ka party leader in corrupt, ya try ka offer, kola, men kam ko kodal, kodol, motol. But atata na the lawyer da bukamino fay, ate ma fanko plaso. And the choice of the leader of our party, among Catholic, this is not. Emonson no walla. Ye kuwe besi de lawyer da bokam. Ya toku ya kuwe bela. But quickly mbadi ngambi ankolu. Alfanga audio jele membe circulate on social media. Mine be fokanje. Ida malka mina fonyoye. Wala salon ko. NPP nkolu. Ku killing wuluta wala kam. Ku killing wale wulindi. Wala UDP kelo. UDP janta tinyalale. Lo ada wo kelo. Lo ada wo manyina kala president. Nyinda male wulindi. Nyinda male wulindi. But banku do konte. Ame minu ko Gambia la kanu. Wante. Because yalna membe keri. Yarafa NPP nkole yal noko. Kodi jamal dun tanu Gambia sato kono from 2017 up to date. And we jakata lo kodo dun dem mintole. Yarafa NPP nkole sonta nyinna loko. ko do men dunta Gambia sato kono from 2017 kana say na be tata nyama musol te fala leptanol to Gambia no ta jara lo Senegal sene bunda de promotion la tourism bunda manyana sorona ana soronda men be do ko le yanta continue do ko le yanta le jol soto la le yarafa NPP ko sonta nyinna lako na ful jamal dun ta Gambia banko kono ba president baro na la mo dan ton le ko do nyinta ya be domo dol be bunjangol lola dol ya a transfer in foreign accounts in Senegal dol be ko dal sankan Senegal because de sila no Gambia bita sila Senegal ye nyina lon ko dani bita sila Guinea Equatorial eta si banko ka mi alon ko ni wala adol ni wala ko mun kilimo wala na say ibe be ko dal yarafa NPP ko sonta nyinna lako personal development be keri baro man sakunda kono ba national development tige yara fa NPP ko le nyil londo ko fankum ne be baro la man sakunda kono nye balle be nyendi wol domola sumballe be kadla ba sundul be mutala bay da malka fa nyoy dumale nalka nyimfo molta ka to faylanye the likes of talibo konjirana bonyol yewol sasle e ka fa me ko santage yewol santage le pour ye tara NPP support la by force nonte ye manual menkenum ibe kitin la be soronal talibo konjira was involved in a visa case a 419 scam alamati aka ko dole tamol bunu ka faka be ma ibe ma ko le visa ni nolla o kitiola ba kundo sa NPP ko nata chantage pour by force aka baro supporter nonte o kiti koto e bolo mun la ko nan kereki o talibo konjira bi wala kafo doyin ko le ko albaro support wala sabu bi kek sane na bonyol men ko nun 3 years sa wala ka for 5 years bili baro masakunda sida the first people to came out to say that ko baro nyanta sanji sabalkela baro nyanta jidal Halifa Saleh mani sidi ajada so bili loya dabo nara loya dabo ko 5 years butung gambelo nafi ko nyinata sidi ajata ni Halifa Saleh kuma kawla le iko ko dabul mundal kuma kawka anon dabul original mendo wala mu nyintu ko bilabe agreement ko la pour ka foko 3 years ale yale nako bankolo loi the supreme law o ko le president nyanta 5 years timeless savla loya bila mutana e minata ndila ko ale yale nako there's no bylaw that should supersede the constitution me alko the supreme law. Balali o time doini sidia jana mine mo la condition de plus que join coalition do wala 3 years momo kanyeta ikata coalition flag bearati ni ali ake kanyeta election la ye yaje me bondi yenta safla 3 years la the remaining 2 years should be finished by the vice president iko nonte de join a coalition do iko nimpati party la mo tambita coalition nyaado ye resign from your party ye become an independent nuonte ite join a coalition do doyle condition kata nyim fananti la ko ka foko coalition la kola yente kala greleti mo be nyante la political party ole fenko landi la general ni dara dulato UDP ngol findita ni sombola ye kam fay ko UDP ngol banyina yelo tisato dina wol be kati la condition di e ko nonte be bola coalition to le Hamad Ba wo burata ta si Senegal akada da coalition kodo ako baro man smart baro man kara wa amal balaka na lo ka fa mo le ko buma gisee baro rek dama xamne ki moy wajibi kuma kensen fo kola na fika ya kola yo kunga bañ ngane gomulo ko ngane smartut ngane jangut ngaño tok di wax nitine buma ko gisee dama xamne ki moy wajibi akaka jimala di ni ne jang Hamad Ba. This is why I said that they can fool themselves, they can fool certain individual, but they cannot fool everyone at all times. The current vice president Dr. Aissatou Touré ako baro manyina kala coalition flag beade ama karong sura ama smart ne sura ama londo sura bi wo kam ma ko tele baro kanu katami baro la musol fangol. Who are they fooling here? Herself and certain individuals, but not everyone. We are not fools. Somebody in Gambia nkoro alila menyu audio la jam fire on the mountain.
Albemen faranto side ngako pour ko drum UDP le betambila adu UDP la tambo muntel natel bira masi bolati Suleiman
jima ka diamu ten talibo konjira NPP ko le toñaje iko billions of dollars men dunta Gambia sato kono akodo dada min tole bilin COVID-19 ko do lemba boje do la ko do lemba ko do men bodna World Bank, IMF, European Union, ko do men bodna OIC, Saudi be men di kan Gambia iko ko do men dunta Gambia kono from 2017 kana 2021 ay ko do dunda min dole iko ko do no tata nyama Gambia nyanta kala Dubai LTB bali ko talibo ko njira nyulo ko kana nyin kana ofo ni ofo UDP le be kanyala ni UDP kanyada wala mi tele suñaro men wala stop la woni dem baadi Gambia ko men ko tele fuaro de bi ko don ka fayte man kunto bi ite buka membu ka munta ga fama malano plus ko suusul al bay ite me alon ko ela mo ni men kuranda e ke bulo le kunto ni man baali mo so tubaburu ela mo te jarra ni man baali mo so tubaburu ite balura ni man baali mo so tubaburu ite sunkar minjiyo fa so la ite be siri Gambia ite len la fle fanna o talibo ko jila na nyongol minebe misiro ko dole dilalale alelo misiro ko ka no takiyeje wala jindiyeje oh because Abubakar Jawara bala droko ko dole tala ala kidi kontena ko dole ayna kaka misiro wali tundodo o misiro alena tal ka salijal kaka duwaye ala continue kalfan nene balata ala nene la no ale duwa ko misiro to adwa te jabila because kidi ko do misiro ta walla atelo be sandu nte sana jayu ntiliafa atelo be sandu o sato to Abubakar Jawara ka misiro lo sato mendo o misiro ana beke sanolti ale duwa keje a misiro adwa te jabila billahi wallahi la duwa te jabila because a misiro lo ta kidi ko do la amanga kidi sana woti Abubakar Jawara nyina momo hijindi Gambia ele hijota mutala amanga ko di sana woti ni man la tala salam mo kadele time wi sele energy go kata maka ibe safwani war mor wakela because Abubakar Jawara hijindi akodo hijota mutala amanga ko di sana woti akata police station men lon sanya memba cost la more than $2 million a police station ta barakala do ku kendo de kala noje because amon lo ko di sana wala misa ala nene no wata possible on ala fan nene itara community ka men diala ala muta ala domal kal fan nene alta ala nene la no Abubakar Jawara tolemba asilla ba samo de tolemba aseku baro tolemba e ka kolol men diala sankenyolto e ka kolol men diala kulli konyoto na dina nyaton kolu al jam ko la men yalon ko wolebe banku dingol afrika al mamul sunkar salo felal kana al bida president wala na state house na tatal to nyaawul fa president way atal lamuna dina nyaton kolleti atal lamuna al mamul na christian nyaton kolti ning sunkaro ben kana ten asalo na tata president wala al to nya faye leptalo man beteya molbe fakam jararo man sodo no nyama ala fa president ko dunia balo ko liata Gambia ala fa president ko sunyaro siata Gambia ala fa president ko sundungol la kamuta ba sumbal bu kamuta right now a man has been sentenced to 7 years in jail because he can sunyaro ke from a police officer, but a minister of finance Maburu Njai has been charged for economic crimes, but he's been promoted and appointed again as Minister of Finance. Koli Kaira? Na remember Ustaz Bunden Jamano. Funding ko tambida wululala. Funding ko tambida la kabilo molla. Funding ko tambita fuarolla. Akakata jumale hiyindi Ustaz Bunje. Ustaz Omar Bunje ya jabe munela kay telefon fantandi moti. Itele moti men ka fa modi al nanje akay dani binan tay hijindi la yewulu fa hijindi la ba yewulu ba hijindi la ba ila family kono foarol bi jenta ben hijindi binan mo la hijindi o elefta na lante Omar Bunje na hijindi la pour mo safa ko atele Omar Bunje hijindi bi wota Gambia drug dira be mo la hijindi la yeta kidi wafilal be mo la hijindi la yeta sungol be mo la hijindi la yeta COVID-19 ko tata be mo hiyidi la yeta ngonga jumala nene ala that's impossible. Allah continue kalama ni audio quickly from here we go to the B92 nal ko nafil wado sita pa ibu kurbali na bonyol lefta tala salo
albe bola adama ko ma donc altelte gagner la UDP le be gagner la ndelte gagner la altelte gagner la UDP le be gagner la sombe kun kadam ji kan do la mu UDP ti
sungo ba fala jumale ako jikando lam UDP ñini wo ka tata na do UDP le me promode le usino dabol me promode asidi njaay tolemba atari bo konji la tolemba atata na UDP le mu tele promode itel ñamlan tara UDP o do tawol mu fanjaw wolleti lamin chamna bo mu fanjaw wolleti ba ñi do ñamlan tara UDP ever since UDP le mo la promode ite mi alam ko ita ka mo la scam e ka fa be visa la ñini le visa te bulu ifa tante embassy ñi be jumala doyala ba sungo ba fam proteka kendol ke bula fe ali la mo ñin ke bala men diamuta
talibo ntele to kela ka fo UDP le be gagné la wala ba kendlen to nya fala to li ale miste ko men ken to fala ka to li muni ba tinna lan to fala to li ka fo mu le be keri ko UDP le be gagné la je wala ba kendlen to nya fala li ale corruption o men ke nkana wo fo sini ali a ratify kamuru koma ka jibe tonya nga nyin kele nyim mambe nga nyin nyim fa mambe nga nyin nyin ka mambe hal na gagné tal sal hakilo to ato ka fo ko yes nyin tunne ne ketal lale anda fotal yen fana so konte yal support woka mbal support la woka mun ndabo kamo support woka wanyade ka fo karle be tambila wala he no tambita mbe kole ala jela wala dunta tay nyin ketata sayta tay wa atinna nyin do fana mbe kuriya men to mofo ay kuriya men ke mayitala nta toke kan nevertheless nta toke kan dan fate di la moy dimbal comme be UDP la kelende la télé fa mburu ko farañ panke to mburu abende farañolati adama mba uselu mba be farañi ibe farañi mbole campagne la ndum mbole fala al kamol to mutun da men ko ngata ha ni UDP ganeta abe kalam bele kunga fo UDP la man sije UDP la basiri njewo ko UDP la basiri jombe siri nje UDP ko la UDP la basiri nje mbo fala mba foti ka fala le Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh talibo wallahi la jinan ka min foye ka fo kon telbe to sondo mbe molle sondo me kam kuma do nati kam mo sondo me convence ku do la men ngal ko manyan kala ndel man kuma fo jam men manyan kala nga kuma jom fo jang kabiri nga damu to fo sayi nga kuma jom fo men manyan kala kinin nko 2016 to mbe bimento ko do ben dunta Gambia ado kuta minto na rankeso no mo ndembentel convence lay bole kono Kenya lonna wotumo yena diamun tali men dunta rankeso kono Gambela rankeso ibole kono Kenya lonna wotumo yenantel convence ndel ka jele fo modi bar ni ma long nimba fokan ide parce que ndel na lonne mba solale mame moko tala ngame lida fangle dala ngamen tombo ngaka palaso nyinto ngamarandi jela akoko do men dunta Gambia European Union ni tuab du banko le kono men di Gambia la ako hani nyinol bebe ta soto laje han say na agriculture be la rinte Gambia agriculture be la rinte wala be tay hani say Muhammadur Rasulullah han say ko lebete so tele nata ko be na be bili simbala sanantel bulla nyoto comme intel malon kamem fo on tel te ku kala ma on tel man fellon yemel long ngole long yemen to koma ngajele yemen bay ndi kan nyaato nyaabala talibo to nyam to to nyal fo kande nga to nya fo nyoyende intel me convaincre fenna me dictate be dictate la munna ibe la politique la Gambia mbenne diamo la formo ko be dictate la munna why nokumo même fo ni to nyaaje je to nyaala mu to nyaata ni dum ko inte to nyaata la kay sondo be to ni nyaali ndabe ite sondo be to ni no la nyaali fani afo la ngi sondo be to ni fani ala nyaali ko be ke no la nyaali ko te ken ngay même fo to nya fani adama ya fo fama fo ka fo ko do men dunta Gambia European Union semendi aya fo fama fo abota dale ko fama mbada kono abota dale kono motoli fanal gita tumo men na nyinin kata ko motoli sotota nyaadi ko ako ko mari ko kala to fo won corruption to fo corruption to motolinde fo motolinde abakina bal ga landi kala baton apelenti a fele larin kene bato sai no di wo dibitella bena wo adama nyinin kala wala kotanka wala bena adam hanne adama kuriya kotanka wala ba nyinin kala wala kotanka a telefono corruption dundi ne to nya fa nyoye talibo al kana ko min adama parle corruption dundi al ka useni tuhume al ka mo kotan tuhume adama fan corruption sante ñaatali ngatal la sila do ko la wuli tal muluda nte ñaatali ngatal la sila nde ngo pale da adama man tiling nsafo bi nsafo tini aman tiling anin tilim mannaje sidia men folom birabe coalition o kana kay den ko men be kan la UDP den ko la mi mawura man den ko ñu wural andu wonam toñaati anin kurya den ko la nata je anola sita je wo kurya killing i koy bol tamande ñoo kanje da man kelata i wali tay kata fu ñole njang ko ha karbete ala mum fala mo le jang talibo ala na toña fu moy ci to toña fo to mo len de paretal tay
Allahu akbar. So sai mbadi Gambian ko ite me yalan ko man neutral wala ite me yalan ko ite neutral tale mbadi Gambian ko ite me yalan ko ite independent party no de mantara dula do e ko mantara dula fasa kam Lamin Jai of Fatu Network, ite me yalan ko neutral tale ko you have to be neutral. You don't support any political party. Fatu Musukumba, ite me yalan ko mantara dulado. Ini ala tala manso tema. Nyin kyo man kadi amude UDP nkolemba fa NPP nkolemba fa GDC nkolemba fa APRC nkolemba. Lamin Jai ini ala tala manso tema. Nyi man kadi amude aka men fo tonyale mba fo tonyande ba. Ay men fo 5 cents meg ba famo cents meg. NPP nkol. Nyima kinte Maimuna Sise Dabo, Fabu Sane, Lamin Tunkara, Albadi Mola Muninda, I have a party killing aka men for Tonya and for Tonya Deba, but Salba commanded the UDP in Column. In fact, I heard that they went after him. Kwe menke landing jaila. Bulu ngatula telebulu. Alle adema duaja bitama alla kanda mola mati. Tonya ja finda Tonya fo. Bulu fo sai imena fana da dendi la ba. Fo be mani botol ni motol di la ba. Alaji bambo lem men ka tuddi amula barola jalindingo nyin kam fo dem wuliala mba fo nyi fana manke NPP ngodi UDP ngole because Gambia bi momo ko tonya fe dem UDP ngole wono si musindi men di amura UDP ngole ma di sai esa fali UDP ngole mu se nyi fana be la UDP ngole wona UDP ngol gaaje jalama ku musa taxaw biir Gambia wax dega rek yo UDP nga ku musa taxaw wax ngir yalla yo UDP nga momo e tonya wulo fo dem UDP ngole di wala alhamdulillah kole kaira wad minin tafal tonya balabina e tonya balabana lekatu ikamen be kara ikamen be tabi ikamen be guru ikungoka ali la munyi audio la
e khani bi kaira ba ka fo murutanan albadi malem jalan bakari fati ñindong umu kibaro lati yamaro kola wa kibaro jalla wa ala kamin funon nakuma folola e misil mi hakkan nyanta sonna ala la kiti wala le ala e kaba ku balli yitandinna min yalon ko mbukala fkefo bari ñing wato sitale mbuka kibarol natla doman mandin kolu ko ngabori ngabiti abemu kun kan nyaanyino lati Gambia alinga politiko tala nimman politiko tala fanan sifatam fanso nin ka dilo la nyoye tapalel nin nakarolu alinga jamfala biring politiko la karola anim moya la karola anim fatam fanso la karola mbadi wono amanke fayitati badi mbe kuma kaw min fala mba fala alale kama pour molu min yalan ko ibe filiring ini setani be nyonna min yalan ko ibe dunna ka kulloto moriyake biring ajalam moriyalem atopitubi moriyalem anyim moriya kendolemu mbalu yamarla al salih hakilotu molu min ka tapale nati dilo nati amde affaire ya silo politiko la karola pour ka parti o kele e parti o mi yalon bato falale wala mi UDP al sisilan ala labake al yal hakilotu ya jele mandin kol ko tonya be damin jaw yalla na tambo aka hasidiya kolon nati ani nuto siya kolon adun ni mari mi hakilotu e kam mo jaw ya ko dole ka kele ite fawne kana e fanje adin ko kono o kamala molu min yalon ko mbe wato min to ten safo janne be dunna sunkaro kono i bota gambia e bantala kata nyin tilibo ma fawna i mandan woto ngamere dinkira saba ma mbe sunkaro le kono mbe min fala ngalom bake adu mbe min fala ngala le tambindi jalla wa ala pour kayro sabati ani molsi hakilotu it kadun kol milto e ka kolu min ngani yo soto ka fa mbeñin fala ñide bina kala mbeñin kala ñide bina kala wo molu e ku kiliyen silal la koto baki ni suba tambilalem ngaki baro soto je e dampuran di alla dampuran to malo mandi kasiyo dul ka fa ñaadi la barintel ka fa la dampuran min dol ka bule lay bun ko don di fulo da bero traité ma ya finjang ya fay dol ka tubani kan dol kala wala ño saño ka kacol bayala dampran wala asordale molu min yalon ko ye dampran di alla dampran mi yalon ko hijabul min yalon ko be tarra kono o hijabul be berol le kono o berol be fankantari bulu kunum suto al commencé ta ka fayro ke dampran pour ñing kamala o dampuraw ñing albe folorati bonenti jibul bani mara bari mba folale ko albina tenten naka dampuraw fay comme naali aje kafo benta damin fo UDP la kafo lam ka fay ay kafo kumbang ñing kamala al sila UDP la ko tiñano ñami mba fola ay koy baratelu mbadi uno min yaron ko ali nyimiro sotal be nyin kenyala nali man fata wala tinyari babina ali kono malon mbe sobiri minna nsimini to fono min be dendi ngani akilin e ka UDP kile o parti fulolu ye fallonne bari mbe sobiri atellel be nyim manyala malon fo alla nyaton kabalu botal kalama le fo imam bo al kalama bari ateli minni miro soto ka al ka UDP ka fo le kele wallahi kal taala la ko nalima bula al be kasaro natla al fonu kono kasaro min be warra bake katum ale mira ya soto mira ya jawolem min siatoti abina kupila a telephone kan ateli nyim parti fulolu wata bayla mukko ala mi tan dinna jalla wa ala o be koyre na ko perkano adum be hakilo tula to bake ha allah dampuram bere fayo kono jinnobe sotla mimba do susindi kan albew jinno dimu nyaati nyala ni wakata ati sabarla na dun talla ka fo kono abe kala tinyarol timi yalon ko abe kala albul masi babalati birin dampuram faylalem anin alfal bal kono min yalon ko atewol tulaje woto ateli min yalon ko altata moroya ayi dampuram ni hijabol ke kebiro kono ay di alla altali berol nyil sare ali fata dampuram mal ya jani ya bondi albulo kono nali make ateli ya wili min kama tinyaro min bina kala jew tinyaro a fitno tina danna ateli dampuram faylal dammanna bar han alfal mil bal nyato ate karla yinta bayla moko nani audio sa garde oto mbe min falali UDP ala le latilo mala alson ala la kitiola alson aleke banku din kendoti ale ngani kendo soto ala sada da kayra ba jawra be janne sanji tan saba ay siyo bele bambu ya jemme kum folo ay siyobe bambu nyaala bon ay si fatam fansoke ay fabulata ka mandinkolu nen aketala tinya sababoti woto nimbi ya jemmela mansa ya banta atel ko wote banna fo ale mandinkol ke al jawti walla molu min yalon ko ibe UDP ali beke al jawti fo bi albe moriala albe jalan moriala albe kako bekela albe politique nya jawla ka ke pionti ka pion la systemol min yalon ko sinin pour be mu UDP la to ko yarawonti ngali dani ala kan kila kambe sunkaro la kono asikeno kuma kan nyin dolu belala lele bari asikeno dolte lalala bari ngamuta damin dron fa amma bi ni'mat rabbika fa hadis ala ko kila yennako kila ngamin dila fo moli ay tan dimolla min yamuta min ya moy ila taala falillahi alhamdu min ma moy fana imamuta kutete je forolo bete kam woto ko ngine mo koti anim benga hakilotu araja boti monni warawla sra'ul miraj kabirin kila kana sallallahu alaihi wasallam jibril ya amaro min diala anin nabiyullahi musa hakilo sikanta mario nyin kolu militan din na nyin kawa kolu dunta mili ko ngaminuke
yes mbadi ngolo albele nyi moy mbadi ndi binta sise yes it's unfortunate. It is unfortunate, very frustrating. Because Gambians are this heartless. Come Gambians can go this far to do harm to each other, all in the name of politico. Gambia dingolu, Muslima dingolu, Christianolu, Mandinka dingol nin jolal nin fulol nin sarahulol nin tukulorol. We can go this far. Pulka nyola hajo tinya. Kanyo kasara. All in the name of politics. Binta Sise, are you surprised? You should not. You shouldn't be surprised. Jimale be TRRC. Jimale kasi TRRC. Jimale confess TRRC. Gambe nolu. Malum tanje foro. Gambe dingolu. Mfango signolu. Wale fangol ta yon gambenol fa yon gambenol mo kende bade yon gambenol kasara yon gambenol do kol tinya ya sabi yon gambenol tara bunjangol to ya sabi yon gambenol tara in exile bani ala bala mo meye iba fula ko yemalong bal kafu ko mo malong ani mbukaje mo fana mbukaje ani ndaman suti ala do fana man suti ala la ani ala de marokan moliye sabanne ile fetala dame ala de marokan duwaye sabanne an ala de marokan dan ko mutade telema dan duwaye mutalema na fu jana one more time an ba repeat la kotenge ele mor do kute mutala ele duwate mutala ele mor kute betala ele duwate jabila wallahi billahi taala president Barrow alala mo kendo dole nyimfo alala mo kendo dole nyimfonye and I'll keep repeating this President Barrow danko le dua sabang ela karola Adama Barrow danko le mutatema dan dua be fitala da so dua te mutale no mako tenge Adama Barrow gambe no men ke danka tilo kono wala siata men ko duwe Adama Barrow ela kube seniaring alala mo kendol nyatiro already your time is up but unfortunately alala mo men filter danko mutata memma abu keje abejela wada kasaro ka tarjere etejela no sayida sonna it's already too late wala sabu alala mo kende kilunga ko gambe no le patient soto adimitala nak mbe diamula nak pisalo be kelale bara ko Adama ta kendo kelano ko tenke ata balona kendo la abe kala ko le kala wato wade be kala kam faale menen jisol be bola nil be kuyala alna patient soto wala ni mo kilungol le tata moro ya pule magjani damuta ya damuta no la ba no data muta no kotenke ni mo kilo le tata morol ya pule bakara ta wala damuta ya damuta la ba ni mo kilo le tata morol ya e ko pulinte nyaayema nyama dala ba benyi be folo jane bi ni mo kilo le tata morol ya pour que fode jawala hajoti nyala ba ani mo kende jamal min nan ke benna patiol kono ikol be daye muta nyawru kom ma bol kono ani mo kende dema. But I've said this over and over. They think that we didn't know the consequences before we do a political, before we start like a platform like a. We know the consequences and we were ready for it. And we already protected ourselves before we start doing it. Yamaran kanashi platform like a diamu kensankel. Inshallah, until later for December 2021. Ye moro yetaje. Left that out yetaje. Mbadi Gambian kolu. Ngafe me ko toolbox wala be Lord come from last week. Wala mu nyinti ko alna wuli awatola. Alna diamu awatola. Mbadi Gambian kolu. Why should we always wait until it is too late? Wala jomi alon ko abonta fa patan kana fo ba kola wala ninti nyaro kada fa patan kana fo beti daro kala. Mbadi Gambian kola al sonta nyina salam al manson al salam. Sidi Njai is in charge of the Gambia. Let me repeat this one more time. Albe jakal na kabe foni dal fele. Sidi Njai ya jamele Sidi Njai wolbe marale Gambia mabi. Walam the de facto president in Gambia B. Adama Barrow title bolo bala. Adama Barrow wala chief officer kono. Adre la State House. Nkatelo kumandi president wala. Bal Sidi Njai, ya jamele Sidi Njai. Menko Adama Barrow ta sila. Menko Adama Barrow manyina kalenila. Wala president wa Gambia B. Wala kumata ani katami vice president wala Aisha Toure. Sidi Njai abe mission wala. Ando a mission ni nalma wula warula abale mission ni accomplish la. Ando again be Sidi Njai ni kala ni question la again. Sidi Njai loya da boy muna kela. Sidi Njai loya da boy muna kela. Sidi Njai yo fo xamé loya dabo. Fan nga musa tassé loya dabo. Lan nga musa digalante ak loya dabo. Loya dabo ba do ko kala wato menna. Loya be duna politiko do wade mena Sidi Njai ma wulu na wulu ta dama doyata Sidi Njai de na numéro dinti mere wonata nyalo UDP le ka ana loya osondaba ako fa loya dabo jay fa wala ya soro NPP nkolu Allahu akbar da run away UDP no member no UDP the so-called 1996 hero member the UDP fa bu sadi ñol ben ke sisol kosi bi ite le president Sidi Njai Sidi Njai mi alon ko president Barota kanyela president Barota sila president Barota manyina kala president ye jawe fa fan jawe wala mu ñindi mbadi Gambia ngolu di mala mun tala hero tunu ke sisol kosi Maimuna Shie Dabo ko ay men ke UDP Jenaba Masimo ko UDP ate moto sang UDP bi o Sidi Njai mi alon ko ako UDP man kanyela nu o Sidi Njai mi an ka impasse cause in the Gambia bi wala mu Maimuna Shie Dabo le president wala mu Lamin Cham le president wala mu Dusano le president wala mu Fabu San le president wala mu Alkali Konte le president wala mu Lamin Tunkara le president atele mu Suntu Touré le president Sidi Njai of all people. Alma ale kitio taranin Sidi Njai tema alma ale kitio taranin president Barrow tema alma ale kitio taranin nyinja fa kafo tema men yalon ko parta la pluka Gambia set on fire na danta nyina dura kayan dala fa manjana ta story kono korenke nim fabu sare na moñol sida ye mira nyinna Allahu akbar bay sankere na moñol sida ye mira nyinna kar wodol wol nyaman tara UDP barole ya sabu wol nata pour ka bi idalta menna num ya jame jamano lefta wala continue ni ya jame botaje nata barole ya ni baro fanan botaje mina UDP ni UDP sita alkana surprise the likes of Maymuna Balde ñol Aiden Diour ñol Mama Kadi Badji ñol ñom futo rek ñu tak bal menal ko comme UDP dingole tu ñu wol ko kelo ko UDP e ko be kelo kala waade ben sana jaaji be min tolnu e be kelo kala waade ben fode jawle be min tolnu e be kelo kala waade ben sedi li ñol be min tolnu bi Sidi Ndiale mo le président ni Sidi Ndiale lafta baroje la bi Lamin Cham taaje la ni Sidi Ndiale lafta baroje la bi Fabou Sane taaje la ni Sidi Ndiale lafta baroje la bi Maymuna Sida Bo taaje la anu ni Sidi Ndiale ko ni kana baroje e baroje la Sidi Ndiale ka baro tara cabinet meeting la cabinet meeting baro ka cabinet meeting ñun kuntu ni Sidi Ndiale sulatala Sidi Ndiaye ka baro tara in the middle of an important meeting aka baro la attention o kumani na lafta mena kake o Sidi Ndiaye ko it was unconstitutional pour ka baro kalindi num Senegal o Sidi Ndiaye ko ni baro ya singolo Gambia e ba arrest la o Sidi Ndiaye woni ya jamme borta itara nyola Guinea Equatorial na from Guinea Equatorial anata abe missionola in State House bal baroko dafa bokka mom o Sidi Ndiaye wala tana fake story create akani baro dentale sa baro ya Sidi Ndiaye kumani even Lamin Chamnyol shame on them but it is sonna nyum fola they will never admit this in public but Sidi Ndiaye ni yalla noko anata la emol tarela tia tungo kunto anata ate bulu anu ay muté tongol to ay jilota Sidi kawla ake ton mendi ate they will never admit in public, but they are all under the commands of Sidi Ndiaye in State House. Mbadi ngambe ngol meta fole janne. Ani mba fala koranke. It is now or never. Mbadi ngambe ngol, how are you going to feel? Ya jame nata coup d'etat la. Ya jame na true ballot box la kidol la ya jame ko election win ya jame nyapin kamole ke wala sabu mendi da ba ke kam ay ko be ke molla bale wada bal momi alon ko fonle kelo kaye nana naflo diala nana kul be diala nsonta ko be la plake president wakana nyi jamfa sifa sidi mol kan kotenke wakana ka plan pour que molla mol soro pour que molla ka bu nyawdo all indi nemo fati henda kanyalale du sano nyaabe nyinna Lamin Cham nyaabe nyinna modo be nyinna wala sabu insha Allah kana do nyin karakuto men konote gambe no be wuli ale nyini katto nyini gambe no be wuli na mekto da ko lunton kana register anu gambe diaspora ko be wuli ale tiketo kundo nata gambe kata register gamben diaspora be am mekso dal ko ni manta no register ela family ya katto fay yenta fala dabe anu gambe no gambe ni bita diaspora sila tijam mo kana sila butero banta gambele nyapin kan be banna gambele just make sure that ko ye fang register with your embassy make sure that ko ikaw ndesana Jarju ninte ko ngada gambele bi dani ka fita Gambia American embassy in the Gambia will know that Sana Jarju is coming. They will know my arrival time, my departure time, and the mobile okay for security reason. Mbadi Gambia ko the B92 fanna fulalem wala mu nyintiko fanna fulo wala mu nyintiko baro man sakunda balanta draft constitution la wato menal ya kala mutale ba. Because the new draft constitution is loko we President Baro target. Eko President Baro nyanta another 2 term kilale different from alanyum 4 term. Draft constitutional sectional menko President nyanta kala soto fongo bondi kala ndi Kenya bala ala musolo soto fongo yandi Kenya bala danabe na office. Draft constitution ko President sombo soto la pour que cabinet minister sol appoint damante National Assembly may approve. And so on and so on. Itel ko draft constitution president wala target. Wa manka ila regime tununde. Ila regime mentunu wala draft constitutional law was so organized, so nice, so civilized, so democratic. And the law kurungo nyimi alako ya jame atu koma wala itel febo wala kata di 1997 constitutional and law kurungo wala itel fanan febo ibita true loi kuto kurungola. So 1997 constitution ila karongal man fit wara long lela long mo wara ye fake loyalta wala fana ko alna kodota parce que gay hamuñ dara janguñ alna ta na fe ko toñala ñing draft constitution koto men kala di 1997 constitution di abe loyala bo bannale atalo wala no wole betanu itara tubabu loya contact in Nottingham in UK pluwe 1997 constitution ota ka fatam fatien nyoto plus section of bonemba sinendo ko clear ko loya dabo to lolano because he was an ex-convict. Bale nyina ko loya dabo was the only constitutional lawyer, the first constitutional lawyer. Saying Mr. Constitutional Sorota. And loya dabo kilong lota ko saya drone be mbali la lola wala kura way law kam yalla ko sonde mo be dun nyoto bali man lala olo wala bo kilingol wala lota ko constitution mon somebody president Adama Barola prime nominated member of the National Assembly bay e man songala mala banta kala olo wala bo kilingol tandi dal ko loi mi asabu ngata no vice president o loi kilingol ba asabu nak no president ko denge e man lala. So Sambili Ajoko, the 1997 constitution may favor because we will go by a single majority. We will go by the tokens and we will make sure that law law. You could say kobe murla nang. Ikobe murla nang. Back to the draft constitution when it is already too late and too little for them. But now if you go to Ulta, you go to UDP the blame. Inshallah, UDP will take every blame. Because make sure that in draft constitution, now be finalized that. I be finalized the UDP mansakunda alakono. But not this corrupt administration. When they have wasted $116 million of taxpayers' money. Now if you go to Mojo Nunde, but Yamana Gambe be mun jogolti. Yamara Gambino Mankarantel Began Kumokatene. So a draft constitution, Bilia reject in favor of the 1997 constitution. Yarafa 1997 constitution, wala jina dimita, wala mkanu wulamoti, wala kunyata. Ito wala fango talano. Seko, ibe mula na back to the draft constitution. When it's already too late. I'm always happy whenever I saw this video. And nka jelele, nka enjoy. Let me play it one more time. Nim video be mbulle. Nka nying enjoy le. Because nim video je wada wada nka baro je baro. Mina nim video je wada wada nka NPP leje. Nyene ketela. Jamfa kolongo ya sing. Ye fenja kono. I follow wal sika kabe lo double bunna follow wala. Follow mundo na fango kan a nyatay. So say, woku kilingolo wala kata kotenke when it comes to the diaspora voting. Alila mwani hakilo laja. Ye fer jawo men city. Nye election men kanate. December 2021. Alma baro na la mol from the initial stage, iman lafi nung diaspora voting yesoda. Iman lafi Gambia no mbe sitting Gambia bantale kata ofay. Bili adama baro sita ni saytama budget jelle pasta o budget be ko ne because ko do allocate for IAC men sa sabu ni registration sita Gambia be diaspora be register no pour ka carte fay aliamola how many times the Minister of Finance maburi njaka lo ka foko ko do mon soro me alo ko sadino IAC la pour registration conduct no in the diaspora bal ko do sotala pour ka bunjangol lo ko do sotala pour ka police station lo manka mankunda kodo soto dale pour que mansono lo manka mankunda kodo soto dale pour que bunjango lo across the country kodo soto dale pour que private jet ka charter pour que ta meeting on attend in foreign countries kodo soto dale pour que mansono lo e ko kodo men kalo allocate to the office of the president. Damase diaspora government register no. $640 million is in 1 year. $54 million is pour le president da paso in 1 year. $54 million million tan lula ni nan pour le president da walo damma. Ba kodo man so pour government be diaspora ya katto fay. Bal wo tay wo tel ko nin diaspora be katto fay la. UDP be kanyala. Iko 80% or 85% of Gambian diasporas are in favor of the UDP. Oto dinen tra luneka pour diaspora bi vuñ vote te diaspora betina no carte fayola. So ye singolo kontingo ka iko diaspora kana register. Ye but for last minute kol be tinyada ya ko sign fero betel bulle memba sabula nin diaspora be kato fayla ite be sunya ro kelo nyame iko sign diaspora voting e lafta wala sambalana. Many be diaspora ta understand. Yes, we should vote. Yes, it's our right to vote. But this is not the right time for diaspora to vote. Ntasana jagile be nyum fulale jam. Mo be diaspora alno wala di karala follow. This is not the right time for diaspora to vote. The timing is wrong and not with this corrupt administration of Adam Barrow. Not with this corrupt administration of Adam Barrow. Aliana minan na say Adam Barrow after diaspora vote bang. Adam Barrow mang interest on European diaspora la karola de men nyanta karto file. Adam Barrow la interest sabe African diaspora la wala mu nyinto ko alfanga ya moela. Hamad ba ko Gambian be men migrata men yalla ko kayo man sona Gambia wala ka sama ke dama man sona sai e migrate ta minto ako Casamance, Mali, Guinea Bissau, Mauritanie, Guinea Conakry. So say ko ele plano momenti fanna follow B92 wala mu nyinto ko wa Gambian be nying bankol kan in the West African sub-region ibita wala noma. Ibita wala noma nyaadi la wala mu. Ibeni excuse la talako IEC bita Guinea Bissau le pour que Gambianol register de ni tarje Guinea Bissau dingol register. So far Sidi Njai ay guru kafo kum sikandile mentata Guinea Bissau yela study keje already yela study conduct je already ye molta men yalan koy tolu anila information mentata kaja mo wuli lulu 5,000 people in Guinea Bissau and 5,000 Gambia di wota Guinea Bissau kono bali 5,000 names on le men yalan ko ibolu register le pour kate fa wado sida wala sa kato fayno yale te 5,000 people crossing in no border la without undictated ni ko be mo wulul bol nena Guinea Bissau yodu ndi Gambia mbalonal ni ko be mo wulul bol nena Mali yalu ndi Gambia mbajilal ni ko be mo wulul bol nena Guinea Conakry ya sama na Gambia mbajilal. The same thing applies to Senegal, the same thing applies to Mauritania. Bao say iko Gambia di wole be sire ni bantala banko dolka ibe tarla je katto fay. So this is a great opportunity for them saying yo missiono men wulindi wala kafo men wulindi ta study conduct Guinea Bissau bilo mutana Sidi Njai tara Guinea Bissau la pluka ko a seal with the people of Guinea Bissau. Guinea Bissau mansa kunda. Guinea Bissau la officer sol. Ani sitala ni mita ni kachata pulwa Guinea Bissau dingol me ko ye tolta pulia make sure that ko ni registration kuma sita Gambia will be register ye katto sorono isa ye katto fayno in the presidential election in December. With the same mission kilingo ay kafo ki Mali faran they were able to collect 5,000 people, 5,000 names. Amanda Mali followed. Abita Mali de. Anu abita Mali 101 mbo information of financial minaja mba fulali. Modole yo firula tenda kamtala dusano. Ngai modole yo firula tenda kamtala dusano. Welcome and thank you for joining Dusano. Na to ko itelem. So Sidi Njai yenda tala Mali le pulka fanan missiono nyin deal with the government of Mali isaje election day fana those 5,000 people menango yewole names on leta most of them are Malian dingol pul ni kate fa wato shita wol fana katto fay. With the same thing in left all kala Guinea Conakry, Mauritanie, Casamance, is already a done deal for them with the help of Macky Sall la Mansakunda. But by the Gambian call, the funny thing is that say fale abanye mo wulul ye tota kensengele ba ani iko say mon ko do men soto pour que registration okay diaspora gambenole yo ko do soto sayne pour ka di mo wulul la kelengele. The 5,000 people from Guinea-Bissau, 5,000 people from Mali, 5,000 people from Mauritania, 5,000 people from Casamance, but they are going for more than 10,000 people in Guinea-Conakry because Guinea-Conakry is an opportunity for them. Full member Gambia, full member Guinea-Conakry, more table in Nyoto, than to go for more fullers than more people from Guinea-Bissau, Guinea-Conakry, Mali, and Mauritania. So at the end of the day, Sidi Njala Matani Missiono Bema, Sidi Njala is in charge of all these things, and Sidi Njala was appointed by President Barrow himself planning Kwenye Tamandi. And Sidi Njai is asking for per diems, Pulkatanyun Kolge. Sidi Njai is asking for allowances, Pulkatanyun Kolge, Motolebe Dikala, and delegation Kata, Pulkatanyun Kol Tamandi in Guinea Bissau, Mali, Guinea Conakry, Mauritania, and in Senegal. IEC and Yumol registered, IEC may register it, it left on some machine shuttle, Molibini more registered than Yamen. And they been out information by force, Yadi IEC, IEC are doing in the electoral system. Kate file ni bebe tarla ile shatul kono le in Guinea Bissau nyaaje ba fale luntango le je abe kato file in ara Gambel ba ni bela banko ka be kato file je mena bejeral. So they have already collected 5,000 names and they want to go for more from Guinea Bissau. They have already collected 5,000 names from Mali and they want to go for more, and they have already collected 5,000 names from Mauritania. Butung Senegal ni Guinea Conakry, well, it's an open field for them. They will go for as much as they could. Senegal ni Guinea Conakry, they will go for as much as they could. They will go for Senegalese in Kaolack area, Amdalai Mafala. They will go for Gambia, Senegalese in Dakar. They will go for Senegalese in the Casamance region. Guinea Conakry, they will go for fullers anywhere, and they will make sure that go full me along with Gambia and Guinea dingo lemunti manga Gambia full di will find big registration of Kerala pour cut off. So Sidi Njai ko the mission will be accomplished. So Shawala Sabu Baroma Sakunda, they are desperately going for the diaspora voting. Understand? But unfortunately, time is against them for now. Constitutional Carol Menyantakela, I may favor time otije. Yes, we have seen a ruling from the Supreme Court that could govern the diaspora and cut off island. And they should be, they should participate in the voting process of our elections, either presidential, national assembly, council, or mayors. But the time is not against them. So they are desperately going for it. Don't go by what Maburinja have just said. Kafoko kodo tije pull diaspora cut off ani. But Sidinja is working behind the scene. Puka make sure that go Gambian diaspora le cut off because she la pura with that's West African sub region. Badi Gambian call. So a man lafi men no because I may favor no. Say left talale because I favor, but time is against them. And inshallah, a mission not accomplished. For no the other Gambian only. Wamana kanyande. Badi Gambian call. Minute dimita kuti. Katambi nina me alon ko itele aka kuti. Me alon ko itele aka president. Me alon ko itele aka sabu biya ka kongol doma ka sopo kanyal domo. Me alon ko nunto ala president ala musol nyeje e kala no ko fanyi namno suboro ba binio je kala no ko ka Simon Sadio la e ka Konton Sadio la e ka Dasam Sadio la o mo kilo nata mun ne te kanga ka be tele fala wala te manya na survival how you gonna feel ibo ko jela no nyaadi de ni elebe sino la ba wala bi 92 la fanna fula nyamati membe keri nya wala nyindi ko mbadi Gambian kolu surtout UDP dingolu la dabo kanun tewolu Gambia kanun tewolu ali lamani hakilo la jam the leadership of the United Democratic Party the entire leadership the entire executive members solo ali lamani hakilo la jam Mamadou Sabali Karafa Sonko Ibrahima Diba Mboy Chedi Kadiba Amerika nyaonya Rahim Malik Lo Talib Bensouda ali lamani hakilo la jam mbadi Gambian kolu yes men nyantalo na yalo nga nyamale under the leadership of Usman Sow as the SIS director, instructions have been given to intelligence agencies or intelligence officials to go after our executive members, especially the leader, Menkara lawyer Usenu Dawati. Kuodol beje UDP la Caroline Teta into detail back out for security reasons. But restaurant me alon ko lebe lawyer da wala korda bala. Nyanata o restaurant tere when I was in the Gambia. Na dina kajela when I was there. And na molo na membe do ko restaurant. Restaurant me alon ko lebe lawyer da wala korda bala. For example, neighbor nang Westfield. Eke kumutile kata 2 was Fajara. Yalo lawyer da koda katere mara karola. American embassies across the street. Ni tambi da lawyer da koda la mara karola. Ika restaurant o men soto. Ani restaurant fulanya o mbele ari ngoka. 24/7 na intelligent officers ol katara sirinjere. Suta tili kanyo falin. Dolo kana somanda. Dolo kana tilibulo. Dolo kana wularo. For restaurant o soro. Ni restaurant o soronta. Ikata across the street. American embassy la Karola. Anina party leader officer be dame. Al koda bala. Intelligent officers on lebe sirinje 24/7. Eka UDP la leadership monitor. Eka ajibe tanji mala fintela sokono. Tanji mala beje. Jimala ka dung. Jimala ka finti. Modul ka tara koda dale kade ke fan kachandi wo mol kono. Ikawo mo la conversational record andum planol be lari ala moto men ka gare ala koda dala UDP moto men ka talol koda dala men ka dungala sol kono ibe loya dabo mantoro ro nyaadi because loya dabo fay soron pla canalo nol loya dabo foya muta ya kitindi pla canal lono comme Macky Sall ka men ke Senegal Macky Sall, during election nomination, all the popular political leaders, all the famous politicians, ake beta pasine, ay be number na pata ay disqualified. Ito lola no. So buru ani mo dante na lo ikakanyeta. Ay nyine kenung abula wara dingola. Menkera Karim Wati. Ay nyine kenung Senegal Dakar la former mayor ikafa meko Halifa Sallah. Ani mo kotengol. I will be disqualified ni wala nyama. Anta mo bula meni alon ko election o win na wala ta butela no. Same President Adama Barrow with the help of Gambia Dinjawolu dol beje fa manne ka dingol for that matter. Yewo legislation lo ada wala koda karo bela and not only pipeline but al koda be fana be kotu. It's the same thing like yaje makamenkono. Yaje me for 22 years. NIA officers were everywhere. Some of them were even stationed in the American embassy compound. Spike on Loyadabo. Loyadabo has been under surveillance for more than 25 years. But Nindolo will protect Mena Wolamindi to get access to his office, to get access to his house. Drug Belala Dulato Dame Alonko. Neither party yena for a cycle conduct al Kodakono. ni pata dan ya accuse ko is dealing with drug dealers. Mbari Gambia ko according to information. Ikonyelo ko, can you recall when Adama Baroko politician do be Gambia many alon ko ni mo kri wala be deal ka ini drug dealer be deal ka ini criminal be deal ka to go for what be silal. O tamo yele nyim plan was set at korondo data tatafo saying the intelligent officers kana o do ko leke e be drug ko ni fongal implant. For example be one of those spy member sitting on restaurant ro alon ko meeting card ne be keri lo ada bol officer ro ay UDP tisato dum ay na fan samana o meeting dula while they are in the office campaigning and fighting and whatever atebe drug landa no dame wala be kulanda no dame a landije na pata ay finti drug ay SAS mol alat ko lo ada bol kodda ko nyine beje buru yena ali la mani hakilo la jam. One of those spies mene be tarla wo restaurant ro ni event be keden lo ada bol kodda do UDP t-shirt abi olbe bulu ibadun na de yena ye fandun lo ada bol kodda ko no fana ko they are part of the crowd, they are there to cheer whatever is happening there. O kodda ko amani be drug land la dula toje abe drug land la drug abe fint la banta drug abe SAS la mol kolla abe alat la wala the drug squad then in Rosiena all of a sudden lo ada wona mol be minajala dog wala drug squad wala nata we get a tip of that ko drug will be jam wala drug dealer be jam o sifate and they will start making a kadula research. So ni drug tra lo ada wala kodda ko be jimala mutala lo ada wala ko da nyaton ko ni drug tra lo ada wala officer ko be jimala mutala lo ada. Wamana kanyande ebe moro doku le keka moro doku me alonko e ko rohi malik lo e lefta wala ko dini la UDP la tali ben sura yanta wala ko dini la UDP la Momodu Sabali yanta wala ko dini la UDP la ani Ibrahima Diba ni mo nanol yewol to sambale ale moro long modu jukar klinamba modu sing klinamba modu nya klinamba jinol lamba ale momolo yenyi mo nano to samba jele already iko lefta wala ko din la UDP la. But President Baroko, he's ready to go as far as giving $100 million to Taliban Suda. Ye Taliban Suda to mention what according to the information akwa jatala $100 million di Taliban Suda pour Taliban Suda ya kodi UDP la pour Taliban Suda baro elo ada bo jafa pour Taliban Suda na tre NPP akoni Taliban Suda na take NPP abe Taliban Suda kala minister. So maybe ate fe minister yale important da meyo yat or maybe ate amra mobe mu Ibrahima Sidalet ate amra mobe mu Ibrahima Sankarelet ate amra mobe Muhammad Balet mobe mu Dr. Aisha Touret nde sana ate amra mobe mu Fatoumata Cissé the ambassador at large itel mamela Gambia forobe je kotange ko Gambia no political prostitute. So right now iko moral ya tara already rohi malik tobe moral bele ya Taliban Suda tobe moral bele ya Ibrahima Diba tobe moral bele ya Modu Sabali tobe moral bele ya. And I will try to have Modu Sabali on the line here to confirm one thing from him. Nalna be diamula lillahi alay anung aba fola fonyi mun tonyali. According to my sources that ye Modu Sabali approach le ye mol kiakan kullol konal. But it looks like they don't want to come, they don't want to face him directly. They don't want to go straight to the point, but it come le kiakan in a way me alongo. They will try to have a tete-a-tete with Modu Sabali. Modu Sabali at this moment is a big threat to them. Modu Sabali at this moment is a big threat to them. But Niman Dankanyara, we can see that in that man. Abe UDP amantara UDP. Mobe anoka Dankanyara already. Well, I have said it here before. And I will repeat it again. Rahim Malik Law. Baro bugula tedula musabuga. Guy NPP bugunya tedula musabuga. The only thing that they want to see more your problem with UDP. Lo dak lañ buga gis. pour ñu celebrate ne loo Malick Lo jote na ak UDP loo Malick Lo tam jàmfaa na UDP wala bàyyi na UDP. And I'm advising you as a sister that I love from the bottom of my heart. Play your cards well. Yes, you want a better Banjul, and you are working on that. Why didn't India business partners as investors in a corrupt way pulling involved? Taliban should have the same thing. Yo de sa affaire general na President Barrow $100 million. Moko wax de. Moko wax. $100 million. Ako sa di Taliban should have ni Taliban should have preda. So Taliban should have jarta tene yarafa. Okay, oman na kanyang iko ke moru do kule. Puli kodi UDP la. Ibrahim Adibe ko be musole kila oka. Yes, Mr. Sabali, Kanason, Gambia Spain. Haketo, I know it's an unexpected call. Sana Jarju lemu. Be UDP TV&MEDIA at this moment. Malo from be Scotland just for 2 minutes.
Byro.
I know you are always ready, but Malo from be Scotland just for 2 minutes. Ani itala ko ende unjambe itala ko to jang malo fobe kukilin confirm la no janne bang nalino ko nyini be no mala shoot 3 if I wolone nalino ko you are a threat to them nalino ko to tata moral façon be yala. But again, one thing we want to confirm from you, if you don't mind, Willem, ikoye approach le in a way me alon ko they don't come directly to you, but ye mol ki kane. Mr. Sabali, if you don't mind, can you confirm that ko barol mol nyana ne yala wala nyana mol kine kan ba?
Well, nse memfo no wala. Gambia be umur Sabali terriering kanun te obe dulal beleto. So every other day nimmo senyo jeno le wala nimmo yebeng asa ko nyako sofiye nan na patiot ado manke barola patiot damati nte dum fana nimmo le buka jamfo kachato because ninkom be jamfara kachato parce que no nga hope di la demanding adun tengal ne ko hani kudo tije hani Usenu Dabo la kuoti je hani UDP la kuoti je hani na patiola alpha la kuoti je nte bota UDP ndengalo ne be fande tinyala malam fo na mandinga ka moel
no moel anu nyina nyum fo
e ko ki am la probable bintam bere ko no boro ani mallo mo e galo wi ngoyele so membe kering sana to keep it short haji tentela nyim banko kambi katambi Usenu Dabo la ajola ala dokuo ka jeko alafta nyim banko bondi la ngatango men kono anin tapale ya anin kere ya mansakunda ka banko bondi wo kono Usenu Dabo na fasa ayo watajo bay ka jeko Usenu Dabo ay dung state house December 4th ay ke president of the Republic of the Gambia di and commander in chief inshallah haji tentela men kum mayata wode saranga men kon defo wala hajo fangole tije ben na time waste la menna kata bi Usenu Dabo la mansaya doku wala
subra ka famina sifi emon sa jena na denda jakayent
absolutely. I mean it's non-negotiable a kodite mobulu a motote mobulu a palasite mobulu e mendila modu sabala praibo UDP ata parti do no. It's not even a subject of discussion. Bunyani horomo kambalen drum mobe modo ni woyemma lanta pole no ko get out warage shut down immediately baraka cha fama buka jampa.
Mr. Sabala, I can say this again. Mr. Sabala, what I'm saying for them being the son of Jarju, the Momoro. When it comes to Momoro Saben, Intabella Nasino side.
Thank you very much. Tela Esino, Usenu Dabo wala do ko tolbe wala. Mang aji do so sananka wala hanim fongola ajul. Ngebele suspend. Usenu Dabo wala do ko mbe wala. Ka Usenu Dabo mansayandi. Hanin na sunkar dua. Adam abuma babe mwelti ka dua for Usenu Dabo se mansaya. Adu momo ko ibe kuntula Usenu Dabo ni mansaya kama enin tolle.
Mr. Sabali, wato shuti adale albe shutolo kono Gambia na filo be keri sunkaro be keri. Now you understand Fanonko, there is a restaurant next door after the party leaders compound. Intelligent officers will katara jele sa sutatili. E koka party leader la movement or la monitor anatal sifal membe dunal be findika. And I know you know that restaurant because Jemila jele. Jemila dula de kata jele ni
yeah.
Nina Benjel, Adam Mandali Nyola, so Anal Nekadajel. So I hope you will enter into detail about Lino Emanta Mosoro, but in case of in the drug, that place is a foreign according to our information, so that the BJ, you could cattle the monitor, and you could Trala Nyame Pulka.
Hani kabri ya jamenala NIA bi jantena naman sila security force la or intelligence. Nde modus sabali from Sabah Sanjal Kataba. Ntol bota kele jawarol le bara man sakibinta nyol wolle yelo ben buru tantol yelo ko non tol buka sila buka muru ko ba. Manke tolle din mbe dawoda nyalbe malare. Mfanan ninna old system olle.
Exactly.
Bari SIS pango imenya adu modu sabal na record ya sen entelapo. Gambia army bunyani horomole bendi woltema police all the same immigration bunyani horomole bendi security force system sana anisa kan salute le comme secretary general let.
Exactly.
Bari ka ko SIS yemodu sabal le do know me so wal ko nyita xamuñ way ñaar xam nañ mais sirin 24/7 be men ko fa diate yak ben tarna jan.
Abaraka bake. Thank you so much, Nebula.
Thank you very much.
Nebula relax wokuda. Abaraka. Mbadingolu alfangolo moy Mr. Sabali Kana Song aka Gambia Pen. Time of an bantale. We have less than 3 minutes to go. But inshallah, Aramisalungo will go into detail more about this again. But again, you never caring. It's frustrating. Baro me alonko lad abo dingolum. Baro me alonko ay campaign ko lad abo tolla. Baro me alonko lad abo dendu kololom. Baro me alonko ayam sekale ya fal a tol a kuti. Baro me alonko ayamundo yabo nyole manse dendu ko dungala. Bio baro na la mol wolle ka jam fasite lo ada bo na mol ka fa jarta nyina puli lo ada bo sorom pula kana lo puli lo ada bo sorom pra disqualify puli lo ada bo mantora pula kana ka president odi wala la mansa ya etinya. It's very very frustrating and it's unfortunate, but again alale wanyar kotenke ye ferol men city when it comes to ya Usenu Dabo Rohi Malik Lo Taliban Suda Mamadou Sabali ani Ibrahima Dibanyol ani UDP kotongol mol alale wanyar kotenke alabe mfe alabe continue la katara mfe alma ale continue katara mfe. At the end of the day duwaye na duwa jabitala duwa fitata male before la dankol mina itel nak dankol follow itel ma danen duwa mina alila moy ala sana dino haydala kuma kongola ay men be fonu wala be kegi Gambia sado kono ja. On that note mbal be tentula mbal jayla ali akato men be kol kekam farsen sabali nele mis kolo jele. Unfortunately time man atara jam ko denke Mr. Ibrahima Mane ne farna kol jele ala hakato my apologies. Next time, I will give more opportunity, more time to people to call. Nin topic on basa manan korengele, then I'll some dunang, ali ale mira dal foje. Alama suto karo siala, alama ale continue kan sawa kenye, alama ale continue ka kamfasa, kanyin kulo sifal wanyar nyake, tandinya suta tili. Iba kuda alama ale continue ke wanyar, anu at the end of the day, meduala, alma nemen fata pulukanyin Gambia kutosoto. Men yellow bondan puluka Gambia kutosoto, may their spirits continue to haunt President Adama Barrow for the rest of his life. Allah baraka, good night, alama suto kairo shala. Kuma fura jama mandi ame haketu, kuma fura jama alango yefanja kono haketu. But at the end of the day, to nya ulong be fala, temo nya kono jibe wala andu mansilanta sila la fadani be fala. Inshallah. Allah baraka bake. Good night to everybody. I love you all. Alma tilo kairo shala, alma suto kairo shala. Until Thursday, I'll be back. 5 p.m. Gambian time, 6 p.m. UK, and 7 p.m. European time. Allah baraka. Good night.